What's going on, guys? I want to finish another part of my workout. So I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna order some food, um, and then I'm gonna get started. So give me about 10 minutes. But we're here. We're ready. We're early. My glasses. I called the doctors for my glasses. So the good thing is, they're already there at the office right around the corner. They're supposed to be checked out, the final look over to make sure everything's good. And then I don't know. They're supposed to give me a text message on my phone so I could pick them up. I wanted to pick up my glasses before the stream. If they send me that text while the stream is going on, I'm gonna pick these glasses up tomorrow. I will not be picking them up uh today. Yeah, I do want to cover the stream. I've looked over my past coverage of the stream. I've never been like super animated for the Jeff Keighley streams, except for the game of the year streams. But I'm hoping that this Summer Game Fest is different. He should understand. He should have understand years ago that he has a lot of responsibility. He is the new E3, so this is like E3, just without Sony taking like front. Well, Sony did go first. Xbox is going on Sunday, so they're last. Nintendo doesn't count because they just launched the console, which we're going to talk about. But I feel like they just can do a little bit better, man. I feel like Jeff Keighley can do a much better job than he's been doing. You know, yeah. I mean, he's not the best, but let's hope that this year doesn't suck. Let's just hope. I'll be right back with you guys. Let me finish one more set of this workout. Um, I am reading the chat though, so shit. I gotta do this other thing. Hold on. At least I can do this workout without needing to turn off my mic. Okay, so figure out what I'm gonna eat tonight. I don't think I want to spend any money on something super good. Like I would do that after the stream, but that would defeat the whole purpose. What should I get? Nah, I don't care about pizza. Had chicken strips yesterday. Had Game Pass cards the other day. What do I eat? What do I order? Something relaxing. Is there an ham pizza around here? They got an ham pizza on my list. Where the fuck is that at? Shit. I haven't had a pizza in a while. I ain't gonna lie about that, man. Yeah, you gonna let me make my own pizza? That'd be nice. Craft your own pizza. $17.99. Nigga, this better be the best fucking pizza I ever had. Classic tomato. Let me get the basil. Let me get the spinach. Shredded mozzarella. No. Vegetables. Oh, grape tomatoes. Okay, protein. I know they're gonna get me on this one. Bacon, sausage, pepperoni. Feeling like extra proteins? No, I don't. Anything drizzled. Parmesan or garlic. Oh boy. Go get a fucking itis from this. Don't they have like drinks or some shit? No. I'm curious. I remember that. And pizza is on that bullshit. Like when it comes to the drinks, it's still low key. Sparkling water. No, I do not want that. And you $3 for a ginger ale canned soda. Come on, and pizza. You're on the bullshit, bro. You're on the bullshit. Oh, come on, nigga. Nope. I'm good. I'm covered on that. $3 for a ginger ale. I'm gonna take that off and just drink water. Cool. Okay, let me put this headset on. Let's get the PlayStation Legion connected. Let me go hook up our Discord. And I still haven't gotten a text from my eye doctor. So it is what it is. Where are we at with this? Okay. Okay, we are live. Oh boy. I was gonna hop on camera today, but I could get oh shit. Oh, that's loud. Gonna hop on camera today, but I said fuck that shit. I just want to give everybody an update. Yeah, I apologize. It's really not up to me, man. YouTube talking about they're gonna do more ads for YouTube Premium. So even if you subscribe to YouTube Premium in order to get away from ads, you're gonna get more ads there. So I would only assume that there's gonna be more ads if you don't even have any of the tiers for YouTube Premium. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. It looks like YouTube is gonna have even more ads. And I heard that there were going to be ads somewhere in Call of Duty, if I'm not mistaken. Microsoft probably going to introduce ads too. 2025 food update. Shane, what's going on, bro? God damn, I haven't done one of those in a while. I did do a YouTube short this morning with food. And I'm thinking about bringing the JayTV food update series back, but with a YouTube short. So I'm thinking about doing that. Big shout out to Shane for unlocking a memory. I used to do videos. Every time I would get some food, I would do a YouTube video. And I might do one. I might do one today. Let's see who's first in the chat. Who's number one in the chat? Number one in the chat is Prince G. Big shout out to Prince G for being number one in the chat. And then we have Briarios at number 2 and Truity at number 3. Truity, I'm in the voice chat, so if you want to join in, you can. This is our setup for the summer showcase, or for any other major showcases that we don't have a setup for. We use the PSL OG Live. Should be fun. It should be fun. I would assume that it takes about 3 hours to finish the show. Knowing him, he's going to have musical guests and stuff like that. We will be watching this live stream muted. So, again, just to protect my channel, because I know that you guys like this channel and you don't want me to be copyrighted and taken down. So, we're not going to do any of the, sound because we don't know if he has any musical guests or if any of the third-party video games have any promotional music that are by other actors, and I just don't got the fucking time to deal with the bullshit with YouTube's copyright shit. I just don't. I don't.
Bro, Jay, what's the point of YouTube Premium? You know, they're gonna also.
They want you to get the higher tier. There's gonna be a higher tier. They want you to get a higher tier in order to get away from the ads.
Well, man, go eat a dick. I'm not paying for YouTube Premium just to you add ads still, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Then you gotta get a higher tier.
No, I'm good. I'm just not getting.
Yeah, that's what I heard today. That's what I saw. That's what's buzzing around. Also, just in case if you guys didn't know, it does look like. What were you talking about earlier? Arrowhead Games, the people that make Helldivers 2. Tencent has acquired. From what I saw, Truity, it's the equivalent of over $800 million worth in that company. That company is now worth like something billions of dollars now. Like Arrowhead is worth billions of dollars. Yeah, they're worth billions of dollars now because of Helldivers 2. Sony, like, I think it's like $3 billion. I think that Sony is dumb as shit to have spent like $5 billion on Bungie. And they could have got Arrowhead out the way.
It was 4. It was 3. It was 3 billion, and then 1 billion was to
keep the staff.
No, it was 4. No, it was 4. No, it was 4. It was 3 billion for the studio, and it was 4. It was 4. 1 billion was to keep staff retention.
Okay, they could have picked up Arrowhead for under $1 billion before they blew up with Helldivers 2. But they didn't see what me and Afro saw. They didn't see the vision. Me and Afro was hyped about that game before all the content creators found out about it. We're talking about PC-centric and console-centric content creators. We're talking about people that don't even play games that we're talking about it. Like, me and Afro was on it. We understood the magic. We understood the glow-up. We knew what it was all about. And we saw it, and I saw the vision. And every time when people talked about acquisitions, what do I say? I said Arrowhead, I said Ember Labs, and at a specific time before they actually did it, I was saying House Marquee. So those were the 3 people that I said I think that Sony needs to acquire because they were very special. I think they created some very special games.
I still think Ember Labs needs to be picked up.
I'm right there with you. But because I'm right there with you does not mean Sony's going to listen to us and take us seriously. They have to fall and break both of their legs before they can fucking listen. At this point, that is how it is, man. They are deaf to reason. They are completely... I don't understand. It's like some soundproof force field is around them. They can't hear us, and the only way they do hear us is by our buying habits, what we buy, how much we buy it, and what the journalists review a game. And that is how they judge if they're going to continue to produce something or if we actually like it. Us saying we like it is not enough for them to believe we like it. And I understand that because Xbox fans say they like shit all the time and they never pay for it. So I understand that portion. But again, when we do buy games, and we do leave reviews and we do post content, it's like they don't understand. Like, look at Helldivers. Look how big it is. I want to go over here and talk about one thing that I had saw from Helldivers, and this is going to blow your minds. So when Helldivers content video was posted yesterday, it received 460,000 views. Just a random ass war bond, 460,000 views off the rip. You want to know how big of a deal that is? When you go to the Marvel trailers, like the Marvel token Fighting Souls, when Sony reposted that, it only received 244,000 views. And then the other version of the video with the developer diary only received 70,000 views. Again, Helldivers Warbond, the new Warbond, received 460,000 views. And that is with all the motherfucking sauce. When I say games get lost in sauce where there's so much chatter that you kind of forget certain games are out, nobody forgets the Helldivers out. Their loyal fans are always constantly looking at those views. Let me just zoom in so you guys can see that 460,000 views. That's almost 500,000 views, bro. That's a big ass deal. Along with the state of play that just happened. Remember, this Helldivers 2 trailer was not shown during the state of play. It could have been, and it would have got a big buzz. But nope, it got shown after the state of play. And people still tuned in to look at that trailer for only 1 minute and 12 seconds. Again, both of the Marvel trailers combined do not top the Helldivers 2 Warbond trailer that randomly got dropped yesterday.
That's crazy.
So when me and True Witty and the rest of the PlayStation Legion, when Afro gets in here, bro, we've always wanted. There's nobody else. I don't give a fuck what other PlayStation gamers you're talking about. I don't care if it's Porter I don't care if it's JDub. I don't care who. JayTechTV, and the rest of the PlayStation Legion of gamers have always wanted Sony to acquire Arrowhead. We saw the vision. Shit, me and Afro saw the vision before anybody dick-rided this fucking game. We saw the vision. It is a fucking crime that Sony allowed Arrowhead to slip through their fucking fingers. Again, if you're just tuning in, Tencent acquired over $800 million worth of Arrowhead games, equaling to 15%. Arrowhead Games is now valued at $3 billion. This is based off of the success of Helldivers 2. Again, this is a Sony-owned IP, but they don't own the studio. What is Sony waiting for? You've been waiting for a Games as a Service W. You've been waiting for a Games as a Service W. You finally have it, and you're allowing it to slip through your fucking fingers for fucking Destiny? Dried up, crusty ass, dusty Destiny?
Yup.
It makes absolutely no fucking sense.
Yep.
I'll get to all the fucking console war shit that you guys love so much. We'll talk about all the Xbox fans mad about the Marvel game, but right now I could care less. We're going to talk about this shit first because it is very important. Again, if you're just tuning in, Tencent acquired 15% of Arrowhead Games, which is valued at $800 million. Arrowhead Games is worth $3 billion. Sony could have acquired them before they even went Mega Platinum, before Helldivers 2 even fucking was good. Look, let's make it make sense. They acquired Firewalk, right? Is it Firewalk the one that did Concord? They acquired them before Concord came out. They acquired Haven.
Before Concord even came out, the fuck Concord had even not had any success. And what happened to it? It died. They shut the studio.
Exactly.
They wasted money on that for no
reason. They did the same thing with Haven Studio, and we still haven't seen gameplay from Fair Games. So like they've done this, and if we're just looking at those two examples of buying a studio before producing a golden egg, they did that 2 times. Then with Destiny, okay, I can understand Bungie, yeah, they're legendary, but then again, recently in recent memory,
they're legends in the past. They're legends in the past.
They're legends in the past. They haven't proven themselves to get acquired that quickly. I think that. Again, Sony was scared. They saw what Microsoft was doing. They felt that they had to fire back. But again, you have a homegrown, amazing studio like Arrowhead that you helped, that you partnered up with for all those years, and you don't acquire them. You don't listen. It's not that you don't acquire them before Helldivers 2 actually hit the market. You already knew what you were working on. It's the fact that you didn't see the vision. Gamers like me and Afro saw the vision. I'm not giving anybody else any props because you motherfuckers were not there. You didn't believe in it. You guys were skeptical. Trust me, I've been around the fucking internet. A lot of y'all motherfuckers did not think this game was gonna do what it did. Not a single one of y'all. But this game did an amazing job. So on the come up over the last year, you allowed them to just be out there. You allowed Arrowhead to just wander the streets without a leash. I'm not mad at Tencent for acquiring Arrowhead. I'm mad at Sony for allowing it to fucking happen. I'm looking at Herman Hulst. I'm looking at Jim Ryan when he was in charge. Huh?
It's not really an acquisition, but it does make sure that Sony cannot fully acquire them.
Well, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But Sony should have acquired them. Sony had over a whole year after the hype of Helldivers 2. They could have picked them up.
They had more. They had a lot of time to acquire them. There is no need for you to waste that much time. And on top of that, to allow someone else to get a chance to buy it, them, come on, that was stupid.
It's again, they. I don't know if I want to give Sony the benefit of the doubt. I know that Herman has some sort of power still, but then I seen what Totoki allowed to happen when it comes to the new Marvel token game, when it comes to securing the 7 Deadly Sins console exclusivity. So I've seen that Totoki being there, we've gotten some good stuff. But under the guise, remember, Helldivers was being Helldivers 2 was being worked on when Jim Ryan and Herman were still in charge.
Remember, they were the ones that went out and bought those studios, right? They were the ones who went out and bought those studios.
Exactly, and it was stupid.
Bungie. And it was stupid. Bungie has not.
You know what's you want to know how we know? You want to know how we know it was them? All of the 3 studios we just talked about, except for Bungie, were all European.
Oh wow, yeah, I didn't even think about that. But
yeah, I know people gonna say, "Well, Haven is in Canada." Well, Canada is like what most of it. I went up there. Most of it, when we grew up, it wasn't like that. But if you go over to Canada right now, most of it's like French. It's a portion where I go at, where my brother lives, and most of it's like occupied.
It's a lot of French.
So and French is where? In Europe. It's over there in the European continent.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, you can tell who allowed those deals to happen. We knew that Jim Bryan was behind it. Bungie, I don't know where they're located. Are they European or United States? I can't really claim that. I don't know where.
I'm not sure.
I'll ask Gemini. But I know that
ask Gemini. Yeah, ask Gemini.
Where is Bungie Studios located?
Bungie Studios' global headquarters are located
Washington,
in Bellevue,
USA.
Washington, USA.
Is Bungie Studios a American company?
You probably got to ask that again.
Bungie Studios is an American company. It was founded in May 1991 in Chicago, Illinois, U.S., and its current global headquarters are in Bellevue, Washington, U.S. While it is now a subsidiary of Sony Interactive Entertainment, a Japanese multinational conglomerate, its origins, primary operations, and main headquarters remain in the United States.
Yeah. So, they're a subsidiary. Sony don't even really 100% control them, which, again... And who allowed that? Who allowed that? We saw the image. We saw it was Herman sitting at the fucking table. We saw Herman allowed that dumb shit.
Bro, that's
like
that's another thing that pissed me off because you bought them but you don't even fully own them. What the fuck? How does $3 billion not allow you to fully own them, bro?
It's not that they don't own them by buying them. It's that they allowed them to be free. You were like, okay, you're ours now, but we still gonna allow you to do the normal shit. I was like, bro, who are you trying to please? Like, I guarantee you, like, that would not help anything. And it didn't. Years later, it didn't help anything, bro. That freedom allowed Bungie to get worse over time.
Exactly.
They needed structure. Just like Square Enix. The freedom of them being a third-party studio and being able to put games everywhere is what's draining their pockets. What's financially killing Square Enix is their ability to be multi-platform, because most platforms do not fuck with Square Enix. They do not buy their games. They are not financially helping them out of that black financial hole that they currently are in.
It takes money to make a game for another platform. Now, I hope people realize that.
007 individual trailer hit 2 million. But 007 is a mega fucking IP. The Neo 3 trailer was also able to hit 400,000, but Helldivers is at 460,000. I'm just looking around. You know what's funny? The Helldivers trailer surpassed the Japanese trailer of State of Play, and it could be on its way of surpassing the English subs trailer of the State of Play, which is, again, interesting. Again, Helldivers' popularity is way bigger than what we chart. Helldivers 2 trailer from yesterday, it surpassed the individual Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater trailer from PlayStation's YouTube channel. That's massive. And you got to understand, Helldivers trailer is younger than these trailers. That's a big deal.
That is true.
So I think that people have slept on Helldivers and Arrowhead, and they still do, because you guys enjoyed the popularity of Helldivers, but not one of you guys are smart enough to tell Sony to fucking buy the studio. I felt like I was alone, bro. And so many times I feel like I'm alone when I say this shit. And it's so smart. And you know it's smart because we always come back to it. And I always got to tell you, I told you so. That's how I know I'm not wrong. I've been wanting Sony to acquire Arrowhead for more than a fucking year now. They should have been locked these dudes up.
I mean, we've said Jay. We've said this multiple times, Jay. It's you. I'm being honest, bro. You can't say as much as you say every single time, bro. There's not enough of you to say it enough, and it's not enough for Sony to even it's not enough for Sony to actually listen. So that's the fucking problem.
By the way, we can confirm that the Nintendo Switch 2 sold out on day one, not because it's popular, but because they didn't release enough consoles. I don't care what anybody says to me in the chat, or if you come here and say that shit in my ear on the voice chat. They obviously did not release enough fucking consoles.
Wait, hold on. Wait, did they wait,
you said they didn't make
the
enough?
color of the $5
I don't
Super
feel
Chat?
like Nintendo's made enough Nintendo Switch 2 consoles. I do not believe
They
it.
changed.
Huh?
They changed the color. They changed the color of the $5 Super Chat.
The $5 Super Chat has always been green. It's when
That's not
when
green.
what color is it?
It's like a little brownish light brown. I don't know. But
Oh,
it's not the green. It's not,
you
it's
may
not,
be
it's not
seeing
the
it
green.
differently, but on my screen it's green.
It's a different.
Take a screenshot of what you see, because on my screen, if I screenshot it, it's gonna be green. It's green.
It might be green, but it's not the green I know it was before.
Is it like a bluish green? It's always been this color. I've never seen it not be this color, and I've seen multiple like super chats. I'm sending it to you right now. Yeah, it might look different on your screen. Maybe they updated YouTube for the viewer, and maybe it's different for you guys. But it's always been this color for me.
I'm gonna also try and send a super chat and put it at $5 and see what it looks like.
He put it at $4.99. That's the difference.
Oh no, the $5 has changed. That's not the same green it was before.
Bro, this has always been the same. I'm about to give you a fucking
nigga, it's not the same green, nigga. What the fuck?
What color has the $5 super chat been on YouTube?
Super chat. Oh, I've been doing super
On
chat for a
YouTube,
long
a
time.
$5 super chat is green. The color of a super chat changes
I
depending
know
on
it
the
is
amount
green,
donated.
Jay.
For amounts
I
between
know it is
$5 and
green, Jay. Ah, boy.
$9.99 USD, the super chat is highlighted in green.
So
I
between
know it's green.
okay,
I know it's
what
green.
color did you see before?
It's the same color you see, but nigga, that's not the green it used to be, bro. It was darker green.
I don't remember that, man.
It was a darker
JTech TV,
green.
did
It
you
was a
play
darker
Crystal
green.
of Anlin? Atlin. I don't think so, man. I don't know what that game is, but let me go check it out. You guys are always keeping me up to date. Thank you. Can you guys confirm what he's saying? Cause like it's teal, but it's still green. It's a form of green. Crystal of Atlan. What's
Nigga, I'm
this?
not going colorblind, nigga.
Truly,
Nigga,
I don't think you're going colorblind. I just don't think you remember
oh,
the
fucking
color that you
goodness.
used to see. I'm pretty sure this
Bro,
has always been the color.
the amount of times I sent
Bro, I've gotten
$5
a
super
lot of
chats,
super.
I
You're
know the
talking to like
difference.
a content creator that's seen the cute super
I
chats. I
know.
know what
Oh my
color it is,
goodness.
bro. It's the same color it's always been. Maybe whatever screen what screen are you looking at? Is it your computer screen or is it what screen are you looking at? Maybe your
I'm on my phone.
HDRs. Maybe your phone looks different. You have a new phone. Maybe it just looks different. Maybe that's what it is. Are you guys seeing it? Is it a different color than like you guys are used to? It looks like it's the same exact color I've always seen. Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Even
I knew about this game, but I
the
didn't know it
only
was out yet.
listen. You know how I know it's different because the blue looks exactly the same. The $2 one looks exactly the same. The only color one that's actually changed is the freaking green. Even the yellow, even the $10 one looks exactly the same.
So, what do you
The
believe?
green is
And
the
you
only
think
one
it's a
that
different shade of green?
yes, it's a different shade of green.
Okay, buddy.
I've seen
Agree.
every
Let's
single
agree to disagree. You see a different color. I see the same fucking thing. My memory is pretty damn good, especially with small shit like this. And I don't think they've changed it. Maybe it's deeper, but I don't think they
oh
changed it
fuck
that
y'all
much.
niggas. No, fuck y'all
I
niggas,
mean,
bro.
I'm
Fuck
just
y'all
being
niggas.
honest, bro. I mean, I see super chats a lot when they send them, and I'm not seeing anything different. Trust me, if I saw something different, I would have called it out myself, man. I'm a detail freak. What you expect me not to fucking pay attention to the fucking color of a super chat? I would have been called that. I was like, man, they changed the color of that. You know, I would have been right there agreeing with you, but nah, they didn't change that shit. Goobity goop.
Whatever. It was a darker green. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna end it right
Was
there.
it like an Xbox screen?
Yes, it was. Yes, I know
Of
that.
course you
That's how I
fucking would know.
remember that
Of
shit.
course you would fucking know that shit. God damn, you fell for that damn trap, didn't you? You fell for that
No,
shit.
oh fuck you, dude.
You
Fuck
did fall
you.
for it.
Come on.
You fall for it. The only person here would know if it was an Xbox screen will be you.
Oh, I fucking did it.
God damn.
Oh, fuck it.
Nah, nope.
Oh,
Can't
fuck you.
walk that back. Nope. I asked this dude clear as day, is that an Xbox screen? He said yes. Only person in this chat would know what an Xbox screen looks like. And it's not Xbox screen. Goodness. Somebody said you're a fucking Game Pass. I think it might be different. I think it might be different on mobile. Yeah, it might be different on your mobile device. But I mean, YouTube definitely updating shit, so it might be different. I'm looking at it on my computer screen. You looking at it on your cell phone. They probably changed it on cell phone. Let me go take a look on my cell phone and see. It's gonna waste time, but let me see what the hell you talking about.
No, they probably did change it
Why you
overall,
didn't
but
send
like
me a screenshot of what you just
I'm
saw?
exactly super chat. I'm not exactly super chatting in a long time, so.
Well,
But I do remember the green it was before because it was darker
keys.
green. I remember that. I trust me. I remember the color.
And I remember Game Pass.
I know you
Want to
do.
know why most new YouTube channels fail? It's because getting your first 1,000 subscribers the traditional way is like pushing a rock uphill in the rain blindfolded. You might be doing everything.
Shut up! Get out my fucking face.
Why are you yelling on the fucking phone?
Because the advertisements suck. Let me see. So I got the super chat on my phone and I got the super chat on my laptop. It's the color is deeper and more refined on my cell phone than the color than the color on my laptop, because I don't think my screen is LCD, but I don't know what screen it is, but I know that my cell phone has a better quality screen than the screen on my laptop.
I wish I could find an old screenshot of YouTube.
But yeah, the color is it's still the same type of green on your phone. It's probably gonna look a lot deeper. No, I'm just saying it's probably gonna look a lot deeper. And if you do have HDR on your phone, maybe that's what the difference is. Maybe it's just a different shade of green because you may have HDR enabled on your phone.
See if I can find an old freaking screenshot.
Yeah, go do that. I'll fucking find that shit too. $5 super chat screenshots. You'll see what's going on here. Every time I see one. Okay, so this is probably what you're noticing, that there was two types of green on super chats. There was a one on the top half with your profile picture and the price of the money that you sent. It was a different shade of green, and then underneath there was a different shade of green that highlighted the comment that was left by the super chatter. So there was two shades of green.
Yes.
Now there's just one green, and then everything is the same. There's no like two tones. So I'll send you a screenshot of that real quick so you can see. But it was it used to have two. Yeah. So now they just. I hope I can send this screenshot. I need these shit like this. So you always make it. I can't. Like saving an image on Google is very difficult because sometimes I click save and then they don't save it. And then I gotta go to Bing because they actually will save it. Please tell me yes. God damn. There you go. So go take a look at your text message and then you can understand what they did. They just changed the way it looks, but they really didn't change the color. One of the colors is still there, the other color is not. The darker color is no longer there.
Yeah, that's the color I'm talking about. The freaking one at the top.
Okay. That's problem solved. Let's get back to the shit, bro. Sure, Woody, lay off the Game Pass. Just lay off.
You.
Hey, I know. Just lay it off. It's been a long day. Don't need no Game Pass dust. People call it angel dust in some countries. You call it Game Pass dust. We got 8 minutes until this show. I'm not feeling anything. I have no real feelings. I don't know what to really expect. And I haven't really seen much.
The fact that marriage, Jay, I said they changed it. You said they didn't, and then you confirmed that they changed it. So.
Actually, one of the colors is still there. The bottom color is now the main color.
As I said, they didn't. They took away a dark color, right?
Well, guess what? They didn't take away Game Pass.
Oh, yeah, they should.
Oh, I wanna announce also that Black Myth Wukong is coming to Xbox Series X and S in August, which is a year away from when it released on PlayStation. They also have confirmed that it will go to Xbox, but they have not said anything about Game Pass at all. So Xbox fans are planning to boycott the game because it came over late. But in reality, hold on. In reality, they're only boycotting it because it's not on Game Pass, which again doesn't matter, because if you weren't gonna buy the game because it was on Game Pass because you're gonna play it for free on Game Pass, then you were never actually going to spend money on it. So you boycotting the game has the same actual outcome. You're still not spending money on the game. So Xbox fans are as stupid as you ever thought they were. And the reason why I'm saying that is because they desperately need to convince the rest of the gaming industry that they're valuable. And if they allow this game to financially flop on their gaming platform, they will prove everybody right that there is absolutely no risk and skipping Xbox either day one or permanently. So, Xbox fans, good luck with the boycott. Please don't buy games and let the entire industry ignore you for the foreseeable future.
Hey, bro, it's funny, isn't it? Like, you don't have no power, but you're going to act and pretend that you have power. What's the best word to use? It's like a dude that thinks he's powerful and going up to a bully thinking he's powerful and say, "Oh, I'm gonna whoop your ass today. I'm gonna definitely stand my ground." Nigga gets his ass knocked out, bro.
What y'all think?
Xbox is something else,
Y'all
bro.
excited about Game Pass?
Niggas are stupid, bro. That's all it is. Niggas are stupid.
Yeah, I know, but are you excited about Game Pass?
What they to be excited for?
Man. Oh, I want to also give my stance. I already posted a public statement on Twitter, but I want to say it so everybody can hear. If Atlas and Sega announce Persona 4 remake, reboot, whatever you want to call it, on Xbox Game Pass, if they announce it for Xbox Game Pass day one, I will skip that game on PS5. I will also skip that game on PlayStation 6 until it's $20 or less. I will not be paying the full price of any Game Pass title going forward that releases day and date on Game Pass. I don't care how many active Xbox fans there are. That's the whole point. You're defeating the whole point to have public record that they don't buy fucking games. Why are you helping them? Releasing games on Game Pass makes people ignore the record that they're not buying games to begin with. So stop releasing games on Game Pass. It's not fucking helping you. And when we see that shit, we get kind of skeptical and we kind of don't want to buy that shit. I can tell you for one, I don't want to buy your fucking game if you release your game day one on Game Pass. No, bro, that shit looks sus. So if they release Persona 4 on Xbox day and date on Game Pass, I will not buy that shit over here until it's $20 or less. Guaranteed. And probably by that time, I might forget. I might forget that fucking game. I did the same thing with fucking Persona 3 remake. I'm still waiting for that shit to drop to 20. And I will continue to wait. The fuck I look like saving that company? No, Atlas. The PlayStation gaming community made you who the fuck you are. How dare you disrespect us by fucking giving the game away for free on ungrateful assholes that never fucking cared about your JRPGs to begin with. Fucking disrespectful.
Yeah, and they still don't.
Exactly.
Still
completely
don't,
disrespectful. Every Persona game, the first.
Aren't they the one that jumped on Metaphor like last freaking?
Yeah, Metaphor did. What happened with Metaphor? Yeah,
it didn't launch.
Yeah,
it didn't launch on
they
Game
put
Pass, but
Metaphor.
it came later.
It came later, but they had the marketing rights, and
yeah,
I remember that there was a lot of Atlas fanboys. They were hyping it up, hardcore, super hardcore, much more than me. JRPG fans, they were hyping it up, but because it had the marketing for Xbox, it was kind of tainted, and it was like I don't know how to explain it. It was like there, but it wasn't like it wasn't really there. And
people expected it to go to Game Pass. That's what it is.
Yeah, and so they didn't buy it. So we were, PlayStation fans, we got the game, but a lot of the Persona fans were like, yeah, this is a new IP. I might take a chance. Then the other half was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm waiting for the next Persona. So I don't think it did bad, but I don't think it did good.
Now the funny thing about Metaphor is that, have you noticed that Expedition 33 has already sold like 3-4 million copies?
Yeah.
So Metaphor, Atlas only announced like 1 million sales for Metaphor. It's this. I know the show is about to start, but it's kind of interesting that the one thing keeping people from playing JRPGs is they don't like anime. So we get a JRPG like Expedition that's not anime and it sells way better.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for Expedition to drop in price. I'm not, bro. I am adamant on that bullshit. You release your game day one on Game Pass. Do not expect me to be playing that shit or buying that shit day one. I don't give a fuck. You want to give me a free code? That's a different story. If not, I'm not paying out of my fucking pocket for a top price for a game that you just gave away for free on a competing platform that is dying.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, the system is dead. The fans don't exist. They don't believe in gaming anymore. They don't believe in buying games anymore. They don't believe in completing games anymore. And you reward them? Fucking bullshit, man. Straight bullshit. I'm in my fucking right damn mind, skipping every fucking multi-platform game that launches day one on Game Pass. I don't give a fuck. It's still on my platform. I pick that shit up when it's $20 or less. Simple as that. They have day one value, but I will not buy them day one. Bro, we got like 40 seconds left.
No.
Wonder if my pizza got here. Did my pizza get here, or did I just did I pay attention?
10 seconds, Jay.
Did I pay attention if the pizza was here?
I don't know. You got 10 seconds, Jay. 3, 2,
Why
1.
you so damn, nigga? Oh shit. that shit was almost in a whole fucking other state. That's not another state. That was in a whole other fucking city. God damn. My fault, but that's my fault. That's my fault, man. I mean, I did want the pizza. No, I mean, they had it on the fucking app. So I was like, yeah, I mean, I would love the And Pizza. I know And Pizza one is in DC, and then I think there's like one somewhere else far from me. But I was like, they have it on the app, so I was like, oh, maybe they'll deliver it here. It's coming at the end of the hour. Goobity goop. Like 5:57. It's 5 o'clock right now. Guys.
I'm confused. Does he normally have someone out first, like a female?
Yeah, and they normally like cover some obscure games. I don't know what they're doing this time. They look a little bit more professional. He's wearing yellow and black sneakers. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's some sort of signal. You guys ready? We're watching it on mute because I don't know what the copyright bullshit is. Let's have a fun time, guys.
Two hours, that's bullshit.
You think it's 2 hours long?
I don't believe him.
we can start timing right now. Let's do it.
Hey, he said 2 hours.
Yeah, I know. Let's keep him honest. Let's time that shit. Let's get started. We're starting right now. You must have beat me. Because he just now said 2 hours.
I told you you're like 40 seconds behind.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know.
The fuck? Why am I 40 seconds behind? They really playing up them fucking Nintendo Switch 2 advertisements. Finally.
Wait, when the systems are
the top selling new Steam games: Monster Hunter Wilds, Oblivion, Expedition 33. He trying to get a little bit of hype behind PC. I know that the industry really wants PC to come into the fold and save gaming, but it's not gonna happen because those aren't you got a remaster on there with Oblivion. You got an indie game up there with Expedition 33. When it comes to split fiction, that's like an alternative game. You don't even get games like that on average. The IO game, that's a Sims alternative. You know, like these are not major games, and they're not on, some of the games are not on console. Repo, that's a weird game. Elden Ring, that doesn't count. We don't have good sales on that yet. Schedule I or Schedule 1, Civilization, like those are all PC centric games. So like I understand what they're trying to do in the industry. They're trying to make it seem like, oh yeah, PC fans who buy games and shit. But it's so I don't know how to really explain it. It's like catching a
They're
shooting
trying
star.
hard.
It's very rare to see PC fans really come out and support a game that everybody else also likes. Independent studio, there we go. Four developers broke away from a AAA publisher to chart their own course as an indie game. If this shit is pixelated, I'm gonna throw this fuck.
No, it's not.
Okay. Don't spoil shit for me, or you get an L.
I'm not.
Thank you. Bloodborne. Why is I'm gonna speak to you. Why is everything gotta be fucking a Souls type?
I have no idea, Jay. You should be the one to tell me.
Damn. Bro, how many Souls games are we about to get, bro? I can't wait until the industry starts copying off of Helldivers. Because right now we're still we're still in the Souls era. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I want y'all to listen to what I just said. We're in the Souls era. I bet y'all didn't know that shit. Yeah, we're in the era. Remember on the PS3 time where we were in the first person shooter era and everybody was trying to cash in on the feelings of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1 and 2? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that? I remember that. Now we're in the Souls era. And we were in the open world era, but now again we're in the Souls era. I think I know.
Yeah, I hate that the industry does this, man. You just got a bunch of copycats.
I think I know what game this is. Is this Mortal Shell 2? This is probably Mortal Shell 2.
It might be.
Yeah, it looks like it. If it's
There's
not,
a lot of Genshin Impact clones as well.
Genshin Impact. Oh yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
Yeah, there's a ton of those.
So much.
I mean, that Seven Deadly Sins game, yeah, it is like a console exclusive, whatever, to PS5.
Well,
but it
I still want to wait to see if they say we paying for it or it's free to play. If it's free to play, it's a pass.
Yeah, you are right. You're right.
Yeah, I mean,
it's Mortal Shell 2.
Oh, it is Mortal Shell 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck! You guys spoiled it for me. God damn it! You get an opportunity. No, there was some aesthetics and art style that I looked at, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty dope. Let's see how good it does, man. We know how people are when it comes to supporting other games that do Souls versus Elden Ring, so like we'll see. I think a lot of people are Souls out. I know I am, man. Like I said, I can only do like maybe 2 good Souls types a year, and that also includes like a Metroidvania game with Souls elements, like Mandragora, which I'm currently about to beat.
Another
Star Wars, the Galactic Battle v Death Star Sabotage.
This looks nice.
Oh, it's a brand new live event on Fortnite coming June 7th. Niggas probably mad because I heard some people, not everybody, but I heard some people yesterday was like they're happy that Star Wars left. I was like, well, nigga, you better get your shit back on. And this right here is probably why they're not gonna bring back Battlefront, because they can just do Battlefront inside of Fortnite whenever the fuck they want, and it kind of sucks, but it's a cop out. But hey, it is what it is, man. So far, so good.
Kojima's gonna. Oh,
of course, it's Kojima. Of course.
Death Stranding here.
Yeah, Death Stranding's like 2 weeks away. So.
Oh yeah, Death Stranding.
I think he's supposed to have like a special event on Sunday. He's supposed to be like streaming something. Oh, he's actually there. Oh shit! I thought he was gonna call
he's
in.
actually there.
Wow, that's crazy. I don't think he was there last year or the year before, something like that. He called in.
Oh, he was.
Was he on? Which one was he not there for? Because he called in on voice cam one of the times. Or was that maybe a game of the year? I don't know.
It was. I think it was the game of the year. He called in.
Let's see what he shows, and hopefully he doesn't prematurely announce it for PC and bomb all of his sales. I really hope.
it's his money now.
It is his money, but this project's still being funded by PlayStation. They still want their money.
Yep.
So that's gonna hurt them.
This doesn't even pop up with a PlayStation logo no more. God damn, that's so bad, bro.
Game Pass. I got it on my PC and my PC.
Yeah, that is the next 5 years. No Xbox.
Exactly.
Bro.
True, he didn't understand the joke the first 80 times I told him.
I understand the joke.
How the fuck you didn't? You didn't understand that shit.
It's a stupid joke.
It's a great joke. Game Pass. It's a joke in itself.
You're taking a cigarette.
Yeah, this pizza ain't gonna be here until I might end up dozing off if this nigga get born.
Bro, I can't even hear the woman speak, man. God damn.
Mute my mic, you motherfucker. Hold on. Get my fucking Scooby snacks. I'm hungry as shit. Oh. Let me listen to this
You got
shit.
an order?
This game about to get Game of the Year automatically.
God damn, bro.
This shit about to get Game of the Year automatically.
I think the competition's going to be steep this year at the Game Awards.
I think it's gonna be steep.
As someone who's played Expedition 33, I'm not going to lie.
I know, but you gotta remember whose award show it is. This nigga
Exactly.
he could pick up a lot of awards. Even if he doesn't get Game of the Year, it's gonna be like Red Dead versus God of War.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he might not get Game of the Year, but he might sweep all the other awards.
Because
see,
Jeff Keighley.
this is the thing. Expedition could do the same thing. They can sweep like RPG. They can sweep like narrative, music. They can sweep a lot, but like this game is high quality from the actors to the music and that right there is a tough act to follow. So once this is put on stage and people go like, oh shit, that's tough. That's a tough battle. And then Halo, when Halo come out, Halo Infinite Part 2, like that's gonna be a tough one, man.
I think it's really between 3 games: DS2, Expedition, and Ghost of Yotei. It's going to be one of those 3.
I don't think Ghost of Yotei gonna have any type of a chance. Not any type of a chance.
You know,
I've been a gamer for 80 years, literally in dog years. I can tell a banger when I see one. I can tell a day one when I see one. And you notice I haven't said day one yet. I pre-ordered this game already.
I'm wondering if Sucker Punch can have their Uncharted 2 moment with Ghost of Yotei.
I would love it.
That first sequel of a new IP, like.
I don't know, man.
Excellent. All right, thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank you. All right, and now I'd like to introduce my co-host for Summer Game.
Finally, with a check.
Veteran games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
What dress are you wearing today? Oh, that's boring.
It's
Boring as shit. Jesus Christ.
I just wanted you to see. I didn't want to say anything, yet, but yeah, it is
Jeez.
boring.
Is that a PlayStation Easter egg or some shit?
What's a boring dress?
Jeez. Okay. Uh-oh. Got another game.
Yep.
That's right. I should
Maybe
be
it's
watching
AAA
this at a
too.
higher resolution.
Looks like this is AAA as well. God damn.
I don't know why they started my live stream off at 720p. It really fucking irritates me.
You know what this is?
No idea. Do you?
No.
Do you see a guy riding on a horse right now? In a castle
Yep.
burning in the distance?
Well, the castle's being gone.
Do you see a logo right here?
Yep. I see
Okay.
the name.
I think I might be like on your same speed. I changed it to 60 frames per second at 1440p.
Oh, okay.
They have my shit at fucking 720p 30 frames. It's not a lot of people in the
Oh,
chairs.
wow.
I could see a couple empty seats. Oh, they about to show off. Okay, so I heard that Minecraft is gonna make an appearance and Ninja Turtles and SpongeBob. That's what's been leaked. Let's see if that's what actually happens. If that is the case, then Mario is going to really need to step it up because it's not gonna look good.
Mhm.
I think Avatar: Last Airbender as well.
Is
was
y'all
one of my
shit
heard.
lagging or was that just me?
No.
No, mine's smooth so far.
I don't know why mine's lagging. Why is my shit lagging?
Because you're streaming as well. Oh, wait, they got. Oh, wow.
Fuck! There it is. That's better.
Ooh, okay.
I got.
They got
I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
see.
this
Don't
is-
don't
this is
don't
Sega.
oh, they
don't
got
ruin it.
Joker. Oh.
Don't
my bad.
ruin it for me.
I thought you
Yeah,
were
I'm not
watching-
spoiling nothing. But,
Yeah.
oh, wow, bro. Yeah, Jay, look at this.
Yeah,
Look at-
Mario is in,
You're not
Mario's
gonna
in
believe
trouble.
this, bro.
Mario's in trouble.
This is a Sega game. I'll just say that this is a Sega game.
Oh, it's a Sega game. Oh yeah, it's a Sega game. Okay, and beyond. Oh shit! Look who they got. Oh, they doing
To be
Smash
honest,
Brothers
you don't
with
even
go
need- You
kart.
don't even need SpongeBob.
Oh, that's
You
not
don't
even a
need
car. That's the
SpongeBob,
dude
do
for
you?
fucking Yakuza. Oh
Yep,
shit!
yep. There's more. There's more.
Mario might be in a
Oh,
little
they got
trouble.
Joker from
Yep,
Persona.
Persona.
Yep.
Oh
They got-
fuck!
yeah. Mario Kart may be in a little trouble. They didn't step the game up, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, man, that might actually be a legit competitor to Mario Kart.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta start that stream over because it's so laggy, bro. I don't know why it's so laggy.
Oh, he has one more thing he wants to show? Oh, what?
You got one more thing you
Oh,
want to
they
show?
got Minecraft?
Oh, there it is.
I
You were
said
right, Jay.
Minecraft, right? Yeah, Minecraft got leaked. Lame. That's lame as joke ever. I'm happy about the game. A lot of shit got leaked. I didn't know about Persona though, or Yakuza. But I know Super Monkey Ball was in. Is this another Souls type? Oh Jesus! Please.
Look like it.
Everything's a Souls type now, or even if it's not like play like Souls, it's like in that same vein. Main character looks cool though. White hair, gold eyes. Whoa, that's a scary looking bitch. Oh my God! Is this the game I think it is? Is this Cold Vein? Is this Cold Vein too?
If it's Cold Vein, bro, that might actually make sense.
If it's Cold Vein, me, you, and Chief need to get our ass back on Cold Vein 1. I know I do.
Yeah, this is Cold Vein. This is definitely
Cold Vein was a beautiful game. I loved it. It was.
Yeah.
They had a marketing rights for Xbox had the marketing rights, and I thought it was really bad for them to do that. The game never got the shine that it desperately needed. It might be God Eater, but it could be Cold Vein. Same developer made both of the games. Yeah,
Cold Vein. Yeah, I know. And we have another God Eater in a while, so that might be it too.
but it looks scary like Cold Vein.
Mm-hmm.
My shit keep lagging, bro. I'm gonna turn that shit back down to fucking.
It might be because you're streaming.
It might be because I'm streaming. I'm just turning it down.
Oh, we were like Cold Vein 2.
It's Cold Vein 2. Yeah, I was right. I know the aesthetics.
You gotta get back on Cold Vein.
Oh, you got a motorcycle now too? Cool. Now, Cold Vein was a Souls type. It had like 3 players. I think it was 3-player co-op. Yeah, there's a co-op element. It's basically a Souls game, but like it had a vampire element, but now it looks like it's got some gold shit going on. Cold Vein was really good. I'm happy it's coming out. 2026 about to do that dumbass shit again, where like everything about to be fire. Yeah, boy.
but it's gonna be
Grand Theft Auto, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Bro,
the fuck you expect me to do, man? Like, or anybody for that matter. Cold Vein 2, that's dope, man. I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty surprising. But again, it's a somber hype because again, Grand Theft Auto. Like, okay, I'm happy Cold Vein 2 coming out, but how much time am I gonna have to play that game?
That's true. And enough of this. Okay.
Solid game. It's a skip, but looks alright.
Oh yeah. Whoa, what? What's up with 2026, bro? Like yo, you know, They always scared to release this year because of GTA.
It's
Now
about to
GTA
be
moved to
like
2026.
I just
Everyone,
called it. Didn't I just call it? I said it's about to be this same shit all over again. Everybody gonna push their
oh
game
my
back to next
goodness.
year, not give a fucking specific date because they secretly afraid of Grand Theft, but they want to
Oh
make
my
it
goodness.
seem like they got the balls to bring out the game. But in reality, they're gonna delay that shit to the following year.
Oh
And
my
why
goodness,
not bring
bro.
out
It's
anything
so,
right now? You still got a lot of empty months in this year.
bro, for real.
I'm happy the Cole Vein got announced at Jeff Keighley's event and not at Xbox's event
Next box then, yeah.
because the
That means
marketing
they don't
really
have the
hurt them,
marketing.
and I know they know that the marketing hurt them. They also might be using a different engine because the art style looks different. That could be a good thing or a bad thing, but it does look like they might be using a different engine, especially visually.
What is this?
They doing pretty good right now. I ain't gonna lie, he's doing good.
No, he's actually doing pretty good.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get Grand Theft and that Marvel fighting game. I mean,
Oh yeah,
for some people, that's all they gonna need. For real.
exactly.
This is Game of Thrones.
What, they call it a console or something?
We'll see. I'm not sure if this is the same one that either just came out or is about to come out, but they'd be stupid not to bring this to consoles. So is Game of Thrones like a Norse mythology type of
No,
series or what?
I thought that nigga actually got him, bro. Like, damn.
They said it's some real time strategy game.
Oh, that's a pass.
No, that's a
Yeah,
pass.
you
Yeah,
know how
that's a
these
pass.
PC games, you know how these PC devs are.
Yeah,
They have these
that's
impressive CGI trailers, but the game looks nothing like
that's a
this. So
pass.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah, that's a
pass.
pass.
I was
If that,
I was like,
if that
I was
even,
like wondering where the gameplay about to be.
if this was Naughty Dog, the game would look like this.
I agree.
2026 as well. God damn. FPS adventure RPG. Or please don't tell me it's
It's all right. PC, you know, they need their W's. Of course, it's going first to PC because they know it's a game nobody gonna fucking want to play. They know how to fucking kill the hype. Something RPG.
This is a first person shooter RPG. That's what they called it. There's not many first person
Giving me
shooter
a little
RPG.
bit of what is that damn game called? BioShock. Is it called BioShock?
Atomic Hearts 2.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, Atomic Hearts 2.
Already?
Damn, that was quick.
That's what I'm saying. Didn't the first one
Yeah,
just
that
come
was pretty
out?
fast.
Shit.
Yeah.
I think it was about 2 years ago.
You know what?
Yeah.
This is probably
The
some
first
fucking
part.
expansion pack, and they just renamed it Part 2 to get more money. Because
Maybe,
goddamn, that
yeah.
was way too fucking quick. Nigga, did y'all just announce it, or y'all coming out 3 years from now, or what the fuck? What's going on?
Then bro.
That's why I got my shit muted. Look at all this fucking copyrighted music they playing right now.
The music is
They
insane.
fucking
I
got
know.
me, bro. They would have got me on this bitch. Oh, it looked like it might be like third person as well. Third person aspects also. No, just first person. I don't know what they doing.
So we're getting a lot of
They
sequels shown off in this showcase.
Yeah, a lot of sequels.
Yeah. Not bad. Jack is doing good so far. God damn. I'm
I
surprised.
mean, you the leader of E3 now. You got to do good.
Probably DLC got too big and it became a full game. Atomic Hearts too. Yeah. That was fast.
That
No
was
key.
fast. But I know this developer, and one thing I know about this developer is when they showed off Atomic's Heart for the first time, it took a while for it to come out, and then once it came out, it took a while for them to fix it. I didn't pick up the first one. I won't be picking this one up. Exactly. You can wish list it.
Wait, what?
There's
Wait,
no.
what? Oh, that means it's nowhere near. That means it's not ready
Yeah,
yet.
exactly. It's just an announcement. They said in active development. Yeah, that means it's a while away.
Yeah.
Exactly. A lot of that was CGI, and there was a little bit of gameplay sprinkled in, but it was a little rough with the performance. What's this? Oh my god, you guys you guys about to ask all types of questions. What we just watched was Atomic Hearts. But don't worry, when you have questions in the chat, it's going to be explained on screen, because at the end of the trailer they're going to give the name. So just be sure to watch. We don't have any sound because I don't want to get copyrighted. They have too much copyrighted music. I think they were just playing Queen music.
Yeah. You would have gotten copyright for that one.
Song that I really like, but I can't play it. Is this also the same?
No.
Is this all Atomic Hearts right here?
No, this is no. I don't think. No, I don't think this is Atomic Hearts.
The one with
It's the same developer still.
Oh, it's still the same developer? Let me guess. Is a Atomic Heart new content?
No, something called the Cube.
You said what?
The Cube is called the Cube.
Huh.
It's got them same
It's a
fucking
RPG
robot
shoot.
ladies in it though. And it's got the same old lady too. Gun customization. It's called the Cube.
Oh, okay. It's like a multiplayer spinoff.
That's also
I know.
wishlist. Yeah, I'll say one thing. I feel like they're doing too much because if none of them have release date years, they like I know this developer. The last time we got excited for their first game, it took a very
Marvel
long
games,
time.
Marvel games.
Okay, let's hope it's Insomniac games. Oh, Cosmic Invasion. That's a day one. That's a side-scrolling beat 'em up game. It has Storm, it has Captain America, Venom, Spider-Man, Wolverine.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Oh, this is nice.
it's a day one. It's a day one pickup. Me and Afro and Nelson gonna play a game like this. I got Power Rangers as well. I think it's by the same team that did Power Rangers and Ninja Turtles video game. Oh, Rocket Raccoon is on here. She-Hulk. I could care less, but that's cool.
Yeah.
They got Rocket Raccoon and She-Hulk. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Oh, that's so fun. Oh yeah, that's day one. Yeah, you don't gotta worry about me. Yeah, that's picked up day one, just for the fuck of it. You might see me play this shit a lot. You might not be, but I'm here for the support. I gotta pick this shit up.
Oh, another game.
Yeah,
And it's the size Dakota.
Oh, god damn it! You wanna know why my shit was fucking lagging? Okay. I love my chat. I love you. Somebody in my chat was like, "Hey Jay, did you play this game? Did you know this game was out, Jay?" So then I went to go look at it and I went to go download it. I forgot that I was downloading it the whole fucking time.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
Yep, that's what was fucking up my stream quality. Cause I'm downloading a game. This is Onimusha.
Yeah.
Okay. Everything should be better now. I'm gonna go swap it. I was wondering what was going on with my fucking shit. Now I know what was going on with my shit the whole time. Guys, some games I'm gonna get, and some games I'm not. I'm gonna go play that. I think that's that free-to-play game. I'm not a gacha person. I do like their games. I think the gameplay is awesome. However, I don't want to keep spending money on like fucking characters I like. I feel like that's a waste of time. So I'll go play it towards the end of at the end of the stream. Like I'll play it, and that'll be our featured game. But as far as continuously just downloading every gacha game that comes to PlayStation, I'm not gonna do it. So I just want to make that perfectly clear. It doesn't mean that I don't like them. It doesn't mean that I think they're shit. It's just I don't want to keep paying after downloading something for free. They say free to play, I'll play it for free. I don't want to continue to pay for characters. If you do that for 5 fucking games, you're going to be spending a shitload of money. That shit adds up. So, yeah. I was wondering what the fuck was going on with my fucking quality. I was like, I knew it. Now everything's back to normal. No lag. Jesus. Who told me about that fucking game? Somebody told me about that fucking game. I'm trying to figure out which one of y'all fucking told me about that game.
Jay's like, you're gonna get it.
Like that's a free to play game and shit.
In the middle of a stream, just to go, man, the stream go like that. That's crazy.
I mean, it was at the beginning of the stream, but still, I was like, bro, like if I'm gonna put it this way, if I didn't download it or haven't played it or featured it on this YouTube channel, and it's a free to play, that's why. I'm more compelled to play a game and beat a game that I pay for versus a fucking game that I don't have to pay for. And that's how Xbox fans are with Game Pass. They don't complete those games. What the fuck are we watching?
Well,
some sort of Muppet game, apparently.
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Apparently, these are the actual graphics as well.
I feel like he been working towards this for a long time because he loved like the Muppets and shit, and he always have the Muppets on his fucking showcase. So I feel like he was working towards this shit for a while. This looks pretty cool as far as gameplay and graphics, but it's a pass. Oh, of course it's first on PC. Game. Yeah, it's a pass.
It's a fighting game.
Yeah, well, it's a punch out. It's a punch out clone.
Yeah.
It's way different than just a normal fighting game. It's gonna be even more difficult. I got one of those games on last year, and I got it to support the developer. I thought the concept was cool. I got my ass toasted on those games. Those games are very difficult. Like we probably don't understand how difficult they were. We knew as a kids, but they're even more difficult now because our reaction time is probably slower. So yeah, I wouldn't support. I wouldn't pick that up. I'm just gonna lose. Let's see. The Killer Inn. It looks like a multiplayer game of what's that game called? Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe you just gotta like you're in a hotel and then you gotta figure out who's gonna kill who. Or if you think,
bro, that's another game, bro.
Is it Clue? Is it like Clue? At least character models look good. They don't look like fucking woke or anything. I think a lot more people are going for attractive character models going forward. I think they're done with that woke stuff.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah, right now it's turning into more of a PC showcase. This looked like something that could easily be played on consoles, though.
I like that.
But this could be one of those streamer games that like gets really, really popular by streamers. Because,
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Square Enix. Huh.
First on PC? Weird. But again, I don't want to hear at the end of the fucking financial year Square Enix bitching about how much money they didn't make. Because if we're being honest,
Right.
they didn't bring out shit of value this year. And no, Final Fantasy on Switch will not get them a big boost.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like if they're barking up that tree, they're barking up the wrong tree. Where is Arc Raiders?
Mm-hmm.
Your order has been delayed 5 minutes ago. Of course it has. That's why I stopped giving a fuck.
Bro.
Yeah, the motherfucker all the way in the fucking town over, bro. Get it when you can. Say 6:15. That's like a whole hour into the show.
What type of game is this? Like a multiplayer shooter?
Just think of it like The Last of Us Factions. You're getting material.
Oh, like a little bit what factions would have been?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. The first factions. You're getting materials, right? To like help your crew or whatever, but you can also fight other people out there, or you can team up with them. That's a different thing. So
Okay.
they have proximity mic, which makes it more interesting. So you can talk to people that are nearby, and like if they want to kill you, like talk them down, like, "Hey man, don't kill me." And they might actually listen. The other person on the mic might actually be nice enough to listen. I've seen really interesting interactions. Because again, it's not not about killing you, because then you got the robot elements of those crazy weird robots walking around. And you could say, hey, let's partner up together and take out this robot instead of killing ourselves, you know? It's coming out October 30th. Good shit. You can you can wish list it now. It's coming out on all platforms. I don't think I saw Switch though.
Oh, I don't think that thing can run on Switch.
But hold on, Troy. You have to believe it can run on Switch before you say something like that.
They took YouTube off of Switch. Come on, man.
No, it won't be on Switch. I love that Switch just came out and it's missing out on all the big boy games. I love it. I love it so much. I haven't seen any of the third-party multi-platforms today that announced that it's also going to Switch too. Ain't that suspicious?
Oh yeah.
Is this that Dune game? This that Dune game? You know the movie where they're in the fucking sand. Yeah. They call them sand people. Yeah, I don't like that. That's a pass. It's rough around the edges and it's too PC like to me. So that's a pass. Yeah, it is turning into a PC showcase. Why? I don't know. Again, these developers really looking towards the PC fans to like save them and shit, and it's not going to happen. Especially when you're making the same type of games all the time. This is a builder. This is one of those. It's basically art survival with Dune. That's what it is. You build fucking bases and shit and all that weird crap. It's just inside the Dune universe.
If you watch the Dune films, like the cinematography, the visual, the color, like the Dune films look really good. This game does not. Graphics don't look very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was expecting much better than this for a Dune game.
Yeah, it looks better than Xbox games, but yeah.
Bro.
if you seen Redfall, you saw them all. You know.
Oh god damn, that game was trash.
Yeah.
God damn, that game was dog shit.
This game is boring as shit, man. Who the fuck asked for Doom? They got so full of themselves after that fucking movie that they thought they could make a fucking game. Y'all motherfuckers are fucking crazy, man.
You know what, man? I almost forgot about Redfall. I almost did. Dang it.
Never forget.
Bro,
Never forget. It gave PlayStation one of the biggest W's in the world.
Guys,
What's going on, Brian? How you doing, Brian?
doing
How you
real
doing,
good,
man?
bro? Doing good. Can you
and
guys
then
hear me?
some,
Yeah, we can hear you.
yeah.
We can hear you.
Listen, guys, bro.
Yeah. We just turn on I'm not sure if you have it on, but turn on the Jeff Keighley showcase. We're currently watching it. We're just talking about it. So we're watching it though on our individual TV screen. So you can do that. You can watch my stream that has a stream there. It just won't have sound because of copyright. But we are watching and analyzing it.
It's good to see you, bro.
Yeah.
Yep.
You too, True Woody. Oh, by
What's
the way,
up?
me and True Woody whooped each other's asses on that Tekken game, man.
Yeah.
We was at it, bro.
Yeah, you should we should really set something up Jay on Saturday.
Yeah,
Definitely.
well, I'll see. I gotta
'Cause
see, man. You know my gaming
would-
schedule been crazy, especially when I come home from work.
Oh, I totally understand, man.
So, what game is this? This one looks a little bit too good to be true. Yeah, something ain't right here. I don't know. Something ain't right here. I'm not seeing any UI. That's a little sus. That looks real. The other shit wasn't looking real. What is this? I think I got an idea what game this might be. Of course, it's another Souls type. Because they're always making these. Chronos Odyssey? That's a Souls type? It's coming to all platforms, but it has the first playtest on PC. Lost Soul Aside? No, it's not Lost Soul Aside. It's another type of game that's similar to it, but not it. I'm so lost. It's like one of those gacha games, but I don't think it's a gacha game, but it is a gacha game. Because if they're currently just taking, like, showing off nothing but PC games, it's definitely a gacha game.
Yeah.
Getting a little boring, Jeff. I've already caught wind of your pattern, and the people in the chat have caught wind of your pattern. It's like nothing but PC shit right now.
This
It's
is a
getting a little
gacha game.
boring. Yeah.
Yep.
I played it. It's okay. I got bored of it after a while.
I mean, this is the thing. I don't mind playing a game like this, but I want to pay for it and I want it to be completed.
Oh, trust me.
Like-
I still play Genshin Impact, but the monetization of these games is really bad, so you're not missing much.
I know, exactly. It's coming to all platforms. It's coming to PS5. I didn't see PC, and I don't think... sorry. I didn't see Xbox, and I didn't see Switch. Focus Entertainment, you already know that I'm staying away from that. I don't care.
I never played much of it.
As soon as I saw it, I'm like, just skip this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't play much of it. Like, I played a little bit.
Of what?
This other game they were showing, like, the gacha games.
Oh. Play the demo now on Steam and Xbox PC. Wow.
I think the gacha games are the games that never ends, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
What's
never
going on,
end.
Lorenzo? How you doing, man? Lorenzo mass produced. How's everybody doing?
Wait, hold on. What is she saying?
I
What's she
got
gonna
no
show?
idea. She's showing a hand-drawn puppet indie game. Like, like those claymation puppets back in the day?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's one of those types. It's a pass. I think he about to start his indie shit.
They need to show Little Devil Inside if they're showing indies.
I'll say this. It's not their fault, and it's not Sony's fault. It's the developer's fault.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
At this point in time,
dude.
it's the developer's fault. They
I don't care anymore. I've lost interest.
It's almost getting like Silk Song, dude. Like, just forget it even exists.
Exactly.
I've lost interest. Even if it comes, I'm probably not going to deal with it. Like, it's almost the end of the generation. What the heck would I want? What the heck would I suddenly want your game at this point? Like, come on, man. Just like Jay said, bro, you took too long, and I'm just lost interest.
Yeah.
They took way too long.
This signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the
Oh yeah, Mafia.
Mafia Old Country. Let's see if they'll get quote unquote gameplay trailer that people claim that was real is real.
For what? For Mafia?
Yeah.
Nah, Mafia's real. That's legit.
No, the fake gameplay that was claimed that was running around with.
I don't know who said that, but they don't know what they're talking about. Everything they show for Mafia was real. It is a $50 game. It's to be a short game. The shorter the game, the better the visuals you can produce. So that's why the visuals look so good. Whether we're talking about cutscenes or we're talking about gameplay. Yeah, this is gonna be a shorter experience. Remember, they're only charging $50 for this. I expect it to sell very good. Again, visuals gonna be good, and then you got gameplay. It's gonna be like Uncharted.
I like that though.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit like Uncharted. It's giving me vibes of Uncharted and Order 1886, where it's like a little bit of a twisted past. You know?
Oh, look at a lot of good game. Like one of those like Tomb Raider type games.
Annapurna. Okay.
Lego game from the makers of Lego Builder Journeys. It's a new 2-player co-op game. Pass. As much as I love Lego back in the day, I've grown out of it significantly.
I used
Cool.
I used to play the Star Wars.
I saw the Annapurna logo. Is it Annapurna?
I don't know.
What y'all think about the Nintendo Switch launch?
I think that it was obviously
There's no games.
lackluster.
Just Mario Kart.
And yeah, I think that most of the
I think
games...
after that state of play, they need to have another showcase.
Oh, definitely. Like, Nintendo needs to reinvent themselves and prove that they exist. But I feel like what they're going to do is they're going to run away with the bank of the hardcore fan base. The hardcore fans are going to buy the Switch. They're not going to ask any questions. They're going to give Nintendo a shitload of money. And Nintendo's going to be content with that money until the next batch of Switch 2s come in. Now, because of scarcity, the next batch will sell very quick because people haven't seen it for a while and couldn't get their hands on it for a while. And they're going to do this back and forth toggle of releasing small amounts of consoles to make it seem like it's popular and selling out. But the only reason why it's selling out is because they're releasing small amounts of consoles. And I think that they're going to continue that for a while. But in a grand scheme of graphics, whatever engines these games are going to be running on, things like that. And as you can see, most of all the games you saw so far, actually all of them have not said anything about Switch. Maybe that Lego game did. But
yeah, the Lego game said it's Switch, but that's like the only one so far.
Because come on, man, who can't handle a Lego game? So I find
Right.
I find it really, really sad that the Switch 2 is still so weak that it can't deal with simple shit like, well, not simple shit, but all the games we just seen besides the Lego game. It's really sad. It's a disappointing launch in my personal opinion, and I don't know, if you're a real gamer, how can you continuously hype up the shortcomings of Nintendo when they've made so much money off of you the previous generation? They had enough money to actually just do it. You know what I mean? Like, really, it's a SpongeBob
like a more powerful
RPG. It's a SpongeBob RPG.
Oh shit!
It's coming out on all platforms and of course Switch. Interesting. That's different.
I haven't played SpongeBob games since I was little. I used to play with my cousin. Me and him had different consoles. I had PS2. He had the original Xbox.
Yeah, starting to go downhill.
Yeah. The only thing I didn't like about the 360, it had that big old power brick. And that power brick, I mean, I had to
Nicktoon
find.
games were always fire. Yeah, that little SpongeBob RPG look alright. I mean, you make any IP into an RPG, it's bound to be good, no matter what the IP is, especially if it's done right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a new Liza P.
More souls.
Yeah, more so. I mean, like I said, we're in the Souls era. You're gonna hate it, True Eddie, but yeah, we're in the Souls era, buddy.
Oh, trust me, I already do hate it.
We're in the Souls era. Get used to it.
Just ain't a whole lot of it, man. And especially got the new DLC for Elden Ring.
Damn, bro. They said Ric Flair been diagnosed with skin cancer for the third. They said for the third time, the second time in 3 years. Yeah, you remember I skipped Liza P? I skipped Liza P for the same thing. It went straight to Game Pass, so that means it went straight to my skip list.
I never finished it.
I don't even look at those games anymore. If it goes straight to Game Pass, I don't even fucking look at that shit no more.
I never finished Liza P. I play a little bit of it. I mean, I didn't even finish it.
What's this game?
No idea. I wasn't listening.
Me either.
I did play the BioShock games.
It's definitely gonna be a PC centric game. It's first person. It looks like you're planting. You got stamina and shit, but it looked like it might have a scary, spooky mix to it. Something telling me it's gonna have some fucking weird shit going on. Yeah. Yeah, so it's a farming game, but it has a scary twist to it. I knew it. I knew it was on that weird shit. And this shit going straight to PC, ain't it? Yeah. I don't read this shit.
Are you ahead of something?
Nah, nigga. I just know this shit. These are the only market that you see these type of games is on PC. They got tons of games like this. They're either farming or they're either scary shit. That's just what they like. And strategy. But they mixed it up. They was like, oh, let's add a cute little anime girl. Like that gonna throw me off. Nah, man. Especially since it's all first person. Look at it. Wishlist now on Steam. I read that shit like a fucking book, bro. No, I ain't ahead. I just know I know the fuck what it is. Shit is not Jeff Keighley, man. Cut that shit out, nigga. Take that smile off your fucking face, man. Start showing some games again. This weird old PC shit is not getting me excited about the future. What the fuck is this? A fast-paced game? I don't know what game this is. Can somebody fill me out? Blade and Soul Neo on PC. It's another PC game. Looks like it might be a gacha game. It would be nice if it wasn't. Looks cool. What's this? I'm looking at the UI to see if I can predict What game platform? No, that's on cell phones, Google Play. Yeah, cell phones and PC.
Yeah, he's on that PC craze right now. I don't know
Nigga, that
what
nigga's not on a fucking craze. He's been on PC for the last 20 fucking games. Like 20 fucking games, bro. And I might be under. And I guarantee you this one gonna be a fucking PC game. Bro, what the fuck is going on here? Maybe those are the only devs that would allow him to, you know, show off their game or something, you know? One Punch Man?
Oh,
Crossover?
Yep.
That game's on PlayStation. I forgot what game was that. Saw a PlayStation logo, but I don't know what game it was. Probably still a gacha game. Oh, here we go. Here we go to Seven Deadly Sins. Now, this game's coming to PlayStation, PC, and cell phones. They confirmed it as a PlayStation 5 console exclusive this morning. Yes, it will also be on PC and cell phones, but when it's coming to consoles, it's only going to be on PS5. Probably only at launch. It'll probably go to fucking other platforms if they can handle it. But they're doing a lot of good stuff with animations and art style. So if the Switch 2 is weak as shit, we
this
know,
looks much better.
yeah, if the
This
Switch
looks
2 is
much
weak as
better.
shit, like we know, it's not gonna be over there. And again, obviously, what's the point of even bringing a game like this to fucking Xbox? Absolutely no point.
mm-mm. The only game so far I'm more excited for the Switch 2 is just Metroid and Mario Kart. That's
Wow,
about it.
look at these towns. This art style is beautiful. I will say, the gotcha games, their art styles have always been great. I have no problem with the art style. Shit, I have no problem with the combat or gameplay. I think everything's solid.
No.
I just don't want to
I wanted the game to be full.
exactly, like, just give me the option to buy the game and have it completed instead of the gotcha element of games as a service. In a way, you got to keep paying for it and waiting for updates. Pre-register now. Wish list on PS5 and Steam.
See?
What was that? Pre-register. Is that like does that mean it's free to play? I don't know.
Not
We'll find out.
necessarily.
If it's free to play, it'll be a skip. If it's completed, I'll buy it. It's really up to them. It's up to them. I got no problem skipping the game.
Why are you showing the Unreal Engine shit?
I have no idea, man. I'm just here watching with you.
Bro, that was a completely different event. Like what the fuck?
That looks so real.
Jeff, bro. Jeff, dog. I don't know what to say to you, bro.
I'm sniffing on my foot while I'm eating on a pile of Game Pass. What the hell are you looking at? Jurassic Park? Of course it sold out. They said the Sydney Sweetie bathwater Dr. Squatch soap bar has sold out in seconds after launch.
I'm not
And
surprised.
it's probably a scalper, and they're gonna resell that shit for a lot of fucking money. Guaranteed as scalpers. But it's still funny that they had bathwater soap. It's funny because it's Dr. Squatch. It's kind of like a joke on when they were doing that bathwater shit. But
Y'all remember the GameCube?
yeah,
What's up?
Hey Brian, we gotta try to stay focused. I know I'm gonna have to keep talking to you a lot of time, but we gotta stay focused on what's name. We will reminisce on all of your stuff in the past. I guarantee you, buddy, we're going to talk about all your game systems and the people you play your game systems with in the past. But right now, we have to
We're
cover
going.
this show, man.
Oh,
Okay, we
definitely.
have to cover this show. So stay in the present with me. Remember, I'm your same age. I remember all of that stuff too, but we gotta stay in the present. We have to cover the game, Summer Game Fest, and then at a later time we could talk about GameCube and 64 and Wave Racing, all these games, you know, and that, like wrestling, all that shit. But right now we gotta. It's boring, I know, but we gotta stay focused on this fucking show.
Some of the games on this show was okay.
They're ass. We're not done, bro. We got like a whole other hour, so buckle in, man. We have a lot of games to cover.
Damn, bro.
Right now he's on that indie shit. I think my pizza's coming in, so
Damn, Jeff, you starting to get boring right now, Jeff.
let me go get my pizza real quick and then watch a movie on my cell phone and keep an ear to you guys and hope that I don't miss shit because I want to.
You might as well, Jay, because nigga, these niggas get boring right now.
Oh, I'm gonna stay here, guys. Don't get me wrong. I'm not leaving. It's boring as shit. You wanna stay on this PC shit? I told y'all PC was boring. Y'all don't believe me. It's boring as shit over there.
Yeah,
That's why they keep begging for PlayStation exclusives.
I let you to go the second nap, nigga. Like, quick.
I'm about to take 8 naps.
Don't.
Let's take a look.
Huh.
What game they gonna show off next?
Oh, it's a VR game. Huh.
I never got into VR much.
What I missed? Did I miss anything? Did I miss anything?
Not
Deadpool
really, man.
VR. What kind of weird shit is that?
Yo, this nigga.
I'm
this
going
nigga
home. I'm getting off
yo,
here. I'm out.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny though, Jay? This nigga Deadpool said. So Spider-Man gets Insomniac, and I get this shit.
That's
I love
exactly.
that. I thought that was pretty dope. I thought that. Yeah, that's funny. That's pretty cool. Hopefully they show Wolverine. Let me go get some water real quick.
Oh, that was funny.
Yo, that actually woke me up. I ain't gonna even lie. I was about to knock out on Deadpool. Like, woke me up, bro. Oh, shit.
Am I missing anything yet?
I'm looking at some zombie game on
Yeah.
they showing some zombie
Is it
game.
Resident
type.
Evil 9?
It's Dying Light from Techland.
Dying Light. Dying Light. Is it like Dying Light 2 or 3?
I think they announced this a while ago. It's like it's single player, but I don't know if it's like Dying Light 3 or something.
Looks cool. It's faster pace. Wasn't Dying Light like a little bit more slower pace? This is kind of Dying Light the Beast. Okay, yeah, that's reminding me of Dead Island. Yeah, the way he was fighting was way more fast paced. Yeah, that reminded me of Dead Island.
That's dope. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Probably a skip though.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't none for the Switch too.
Yeah, I'm noticing that. It's a pattern.
It ain't looking good.
The state of play was better, both in games and show setup. I agree.
Oh,
I mean,
real.
Jeff Keighley
God
started
damn,
out
Jeff.
good, but then
Goddamn, Jeff, you are boring the shit out of me, bro.
I think I'm making the right decision. Get the PS5
is
Pro.
a game called Mixtape.
Mixtape,
Oh
God
yeah,
damn,
that's a
not this
pass.
again.
God
Oh
damn.
my God, this again.
Call
Jeff.
this shit the PC Indie Showcase, rated R.
Oh snap!
This is what True Woody always wanted.
Oh boy.
What was the whole point of this bullshit?
Oh wait, is this that fucking woke ass piece of shit?
No, it's just in a similar art style, so you think it is. That game already came out.
And died.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was supposed to have multiple because the first one was like something part 1. So I didn't really know. Like, good hats off to them, man. Continue to make these type of games and then let me know how much money you make. You know?
Hey, yeah,
I can already predict what's going to happen to this. Coming soon. Mixtape rated R. Coming to all platforms, not Switch.
Ain't done already. The shit is out already. You can drop name shits already. No. Or maybe the trailer was just made before they actually did anything. I don't fucking know.
Game Pass. Got it on my PC and my Xbox. Gotta eat my pizza. Yeah, if I doze off during the stream, I blame True Woody.
Some of these games are putting me to sleep.
Bro, for real, man. I thought it was just me. Goddamn, bro.
I'm trying to fight it, man. I'm trying to fight.
Everybody should fall asleep. That's a good thing. I'll be right
Shit,
behind y'all.
put me to sleep. All these PC games, bro. Like, oh man. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the animes. I love them.
Okay, this game is going to the Switch. So that's about 3 games out of the 30.
That's not surprising. You saw the graphics of that shit?
Mm-hmm.
I had a feeling they were going. Most of them were just going to skip the Switch too, due to the hardware specs.
Yeah,
that's why
I
I'm
the
thinking
art style
about
of the last game, but that wasn't gameplay. That was just a cutscene.
That's why I'm getting the PS5 Pro.
This is being done by a solo developer. Oh boy.
Is it? Oh, this is the game I kept track of. Remember the fighting game? It's made by people.
Oh yeah.
You ever heard this person call this movie? It was a movie called The Tower or something. It was called something. Well, this dude was like going up the building. And
Oh,
fighting.
this looks nice.
Yeah, I've been keeping track of this shit. It's an indie game. They currently got it on PC early access. It's really good. It's like Seafood, but way better. Like way better.
Tell you what, man, them indies they climbing up the ranks.
Not all of them, but this one definitely is.
Oh yeah.
I kept track of this. This is definitely a day one. I already certified this game as a day one, like not months ago, like maybe a year ago when I saw it. Last year I saw it. Hey, you can use guns on here and you can use like normal weapons. It's really good.
This game was fire.
It's a little rough around the edges because I think it's still definitely in development.
It got to be polished.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah. One thing I had learned.
True, Eddie, you said that he said that this next game is by a Sony developer. Axe of Blood?
No, solo developer.
Solo developer. Okay. Yeah, it is by a solo developer. But they only talking about PC. Sadly. If that shit comes to console, PlayStation, I'm picking that shit up day one.
Universal, this is skip. I don't give it. All I saw Universal, this is skip.
Why?
The last Universal game I saw was trash.
Was the Game Pass trash?
Yes.
I'll be right back. Oh shit! Is this what I think it is?
Oh wow, Scott Pilgrim.
Oh my god!
Never mind.
Scott Pilgrim.
They're making a brand new Scott Pilgrim. Oh wow. Okay.
Never mind.
I wish the art style was a little bit better, but yeah.
Shit.
This chick gonna sell just because of its name alone.
Never mind. Scott Pilgrim back. You good?
This is definitely going to the Switch.
It doesn't go to the Switch, but I'm sorry, but there's something wrong. I didn't touch it on platforms. I missed it.
I feel like getting the Switch 2 when the Metroid game come out. Metroid Prime 4. You guys there?
Resident Evil Village again?
Yeah, you guys cut off for a bit.
Oh.
Jay, you still there?
Jay said I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Don't get me wrong, some of these games look good though. Oh yeah. Oh damn. Don't definitely look good. Some of them.
I'm back.
Welcome back, yo.
Hopefully I didn't miss a lot. PS5.
You missed a lot of fan service from the first Descendant.
First
You came in,
Descendant. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Catch that. What was that thing I just missed? That game I just missed.
The first to send in with a lot of fan service.
Oh, okay. Like titties and ass and shit.
Yep.
My ass
I'm
was
gonna have
They
to,
glued
I'm
made
gonna
to,
their
have to
come
check
bro.
shake
that
My,
for
shit.
that.
bro, I woke the shit up after I see this. I woke the shit up then. My ass was glued to your stream, bro.
Yeah. Let me go see what's going on with the zombie scum. Oh, this looks like a PC centric shooter because it looks like ass. Yo, what? What are we looking at?
I have no fucking clue.
What is this?
It's a PC centric shooter. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Jeff, please
Mind's
stop.
Eye. They had to pay to get this game shown because, god damn, this game has a
Jeff,
horrible reputation right now.
Oh yeah.
Jeff, please stop.
And
Listen.
sadly, all they can do is show the same fucking type of shit in every trailer because the game is so short. That's what I'm hearing. The game is very short. Wow. If they're not showing open world gameplay, I don't want to fucking see anything. Stop trying to trick me into believing the game is awesome when you're showing me nothing but cutscenes, which is what we're looking at right now.
That's all they're showing. They're not showing no gameplay whatsoever.
All of it's cutscenes, 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 cutscenes. They think you stupid. Gameplay, 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 cutscenes, 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 cutscenes. Indie.
That's it.
It's not going to Switch.
This is a cash grab. I'm being honest. This is a cash grab.
Of course it is.
Only game I so far want to get for the Switch too, if I ever do, is Metro Prime. Metro
They
Prime
said
4.
there's gonna be a crossover between Hitman and Mind's Eye. Crossover DLC.
Oh, damn.
This fucking bastard's on stage after accusing everybody of getting paid by Rockstar to hate on the game. You better show some open world gameplay before you get off that stage. Or we're gonna have a big problem, buddy. Yeah. Nobody was cheering for Mind's Eye, but as soon as fucking 007 came up on the screen, everybody started cheering. Mind's Eye about to be a flop out the gate. Mind's Eye about to be a flop. Floposaurus Rex. All I say, this game is rough. Like, this game looks rough, and I do not think it's going to look any better. Man, they need to get a better engine or upgrade their engine, bro. That game, wow.
I want to know how much money they pay their developers by months.
Nobody knows that information because we're normal gamers. Sorry, buddy.
Oh.
Don't got that info. We never will. Sorry.
Mm-mm. No, you're good. Because I know they put like a lot in the budgets.
Okay, so they gotta get some cheers and stuff for 007. The it looks like the crowd is the crowd is very very casual. So as of right now, all we can really say is that hopefully that they show something else besides 007. I'm not a big fan of Hitman's engine, and they're using the same engine on 007. I'm not a fan of the engine because it needs to be updated. They've been using this engine since PS4, if I'm not mistaken. And all they've done is just kind of like upgrade the visuals, obviously, with graphics, and also the performance with frame rates. Other than that, it's still the same fucking shit. And if you about to charge 60, and I'm sorry, I already know they're gonna charge 70. If you about to charge $70 for a new 007, man, that game better look good. And it don't look good. It looks rough as shit. Get these dudes off the stage and start showing some real games. That is not only on PC because all of them motherfuckers are early access anyway. Goopity goop. Let's get up out of here. We need some games being shown, man. You got a fucking 40 plus minute state of play shitted all over your fucking event. How do you allow that? Another Lego game? Fuck out of here. Bro, Jesus, man. What the fuck is going on over here?
I enjoy State of Play better than this. Way 1,000 times better.
What is this, like Mario Lego Party? But with like Mario Party, but with Legos. I'm done.
Man, I wish I could invite my friend Jose. He's cool, bro. He's also has a PS5. But, man, the games they're showing so far, bro, is just a bunch of Legos, gotcha games.
Damn, I called that. They actually calling it Lego Party. That's a wild cash grab. This game coming out, but it's not going to Switch. Surprising. You would have thought the art style would have allowed it to be on Switch. But some developers are just not ready for a compromise.
You know, there's a lot of them skipping the Switch a lot in this event. It's crazy, man. Like I was thinking about getting the Switch too after I get the PS5 Pro.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man. Go get it. I ain't gonna stop you. Don't think y'all got. Nah, I'm telling everybody, pick that shit up. I think it's important for you guys to feel disappointment firsthand instead of like somebody like me that's educated on the matter telling you.
Why? What did they? Why? What did they want to pick up?
No, I'm just saying like I know niggas in our PlayStation community picked that shit up today, like that because they was
You mean the
so
Switch?
yeah because they were so hyped up by other people, but once the hype is gone, you bring that shit home, and after 2 weeks, you don't touch that shit no more. You were like, what the fuck I spend that money on? Now, if you have money that you can just easily throw away at any given time, it may never hit you that, wow, you lost money on this investment. But other real motherfuckers out here that may be struggling or whatever, $450 plus tax or $500 plus tax plus a $80 fucking Mario Kart, that's not good, bro. Like I'm telling you, man, like that's not good for your pockets, man. Especially if you already have a PlayStation 5. Bro, what the fuck are you doing? That's 140 games. I'm fucking up. $450 worth of games that you could be buying or pre-ordering. And that's what a lot of niggas need to think about. Okay, I already have a next-gen console. If I spend this $450 on pre-ordering some games I really want or buying some games I really want, I'm good. This looks like another, what's this game called? Hades. Was it Hades? It's like a Hades type game. So I'm guessing this is PC only. But it can obviously be played on consoles. It looked like it also has co-op functionality. Yeah, it's PC only. Early access.
Another PC game.
Another game called Eel. Don't know what they're doing with this. It's like a scary game.
Is this my what? Just call this the PC show.
Yeah, I mean that's Jeff Keighley.
At this point,
whoever gonna pay you the most money, or whoever gonna pay money to keep showing their shit off, he gonna show that shit off. I think like all the Sony, if there's any Sony game, that'll be held to the back unless I stepped out and I missed that already.
One thing about PC, it's so expensive, man. Like I stopped buying PC parts. They're way too expensive. That was like a while back.
Yeah, I know, man. I know.
I'm more like on the PlayStation side because you save a whole lot more money and you get the best value of your buck. PC is way too much money, man.
Guys, hold it down. I'll be right back. I'm gonna join the chat after we're done because I gotta analyze this. But I'm gonna join the PSL OG chat back when I'm done. I know y'all not listening to it because of the copyright music, but I do want to analyze this shit and stay focused. Game looks solid. The zombies look really stupid though. This game has like probably some of the dumbest looking zombies I ever saw. This is definitely a PC day one game. Wow, it's also coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox? That's a surprise. That's a pass, though. That shit is weird. Mecha Breaker, is this shit finally coming to PlayStation?
In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe of pilot, powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wish-listed game, players are clamoring to know just one thing. When is the release date? Well, here's Mecha Break's latest trailer with the answer.
Mecha Break. And hopefully it comes to fucking consoles. Like PlayStation 5. I would love to play it. And hopefully. I don't know if it could be free to play or what. Yeah, it looks like all these games are new. Not all of them are good, and then a lot of them are just PC early access or wish list games. This is kind of weird. I didn't see a lot of release dates for any of the PC games either. Like I said, they only said wish list or early access. That means they're coming out unfinished. And they're going to be that way for a while. All these new games are gray. Yeah. Probably because of the type of engine they're using. And if they're making a Souls type, that's the color palette they believe they need to have in order to entice you to pick up their Souls game. Because the early Souls games were very gray shit. Most of the major Souls games from Miyazaki and From Software, yeah, they were all gray. So they feel like when they make their game, it has to be that same color palette. Mecha Break is coming to PC and Xbox. They flashed that shit real quick at the end, so they're not bringing it to PlayStation. Cool. I think Xbox paid for that exclusivity, so they good. Yeah, it's a Gundam type game called Mecha Break, but it is not the official Gundam game. But it is a game similar to Gundam, but it is not Gundam. Jeff Keighley just showing any type of PC indie game he can get his fucking fingers on. Nintendo not gonna give him anything to show. PlayStation not gonna give him anything to show because they have their own showcase. And forget about Xbox showing, letting them see any first party titles because they have their own showcase on Sunday. So that only leaves the indie types and the PC games. And we don't give two fucks about PC, and we don't really care a lot that much about indies. There've been some great indies, don't get me wrong. But as of right now, you can clearly see that most of the games going to PC would not excite you about moving to PC and building a $3,000 to $4,000 PC. It just wouldn't. Here we go. Resident Evil. This must be the Resident Evil 9 game. Or maybe it's Resident Evil Remake. I'm going to turn it up and mute my mic.
We cannot wait for when the time is right.
So MBG's gonna have to delete all his videos where he confirmed. He has to delete all his videos where he confirmed that uh-oh. Is that Kenny Omega as Alex? Yeah, MBG got to delete all his videos where he was where he said Resident Evil 9 was actually getting shown off. So Jeff Keighley, this is one thing I don't like about Jeff Keighley. If the developer doesn't have anything to show, why the fuck would you tease the audience like that? That was a fucking waste of time, bro. That was a waste of fucking time, bro. He fucking literally showed absolutely nothing, bro. He showed nothing. Street Fighter 6. Oh, he came back. Oh, those are the other fighters that are about to come over. Okay, Night Screen. What is Night Screen? I don't know what game this is. Looks fun. Looks like it's a shooting game. This reminds me of this other game I was playing back in the day. I had just looked at it too. I forgot what the name of. But it was kind of wacky like this. A wacky shooter like this. I fucks with it. They got every demographic there. The Last Flag, huh? I fucks with it. It looks crazy, wacky. Good shooter. Looks like a cool shooter. Yeah, this could be good if it gets the support from the community. Let's PC first. I mean, let's be honest. Everything we see going forward that has a wacky art style or graphics is gonna be compared to Fortnite. It doesn't mean it's real. This is coming from your boy JayTech. I completely disagree with each and every one of you. You, Joseph, as well. Just because something looks just like it does not mean it's trying to copy off of it. That art style that Fortnite uses has been around for multiple console generations before Fortnite ever came out. And we never said Fortnite was copying off of those other games, so that's unfair. That if somebody uses a colorful art style, it automatically has to be Fortnite. No, that's disrespectful, and it's not fair. They really want to get Wu Chang, but this game is going day and date to Game Pass, so that's a pass for me. It's another Souls type game. Out of the 20 fucking Souls games that we saw tonight, I am a little fucking gassed out. Mandragora is probably not going to be my last Soul ever to pick up, but it might be one of my last Souls games to pick up this year. Unless like Liza P is like fucking $15. We about to get a lot of that. It's everybody's fault. Hyping up Elden Ring. Hyping up Souls games like fucking Dark Souls for all them fucking years. It's y'all own fault. Y'all hype those games up too much. And because you hype them games up too much, that's why we got what we got. Is this please don't tell me this is Def Jam Vendetta. I would love a Def Jam Vendetta game. I would love a Def Jam Vendetta game. It's not Def Jam Vendetta. I'm alright. Rise of the Deceiver. What the fuck? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. If this game hits the PlayStation 5, I might try it out. It's not. It's going to PC first. What the fuck? What is going on? Why are all these games going to PC first, bro? If they're early access, I can understand, but what the fuck? What's this? The Old Warriors 2? I'm pretty sure this is a PC game already. What the fuck? Man, I want to take a nap, but I'm afraid I might miss something. Maybe. Oh, that's another gotcha game? God damn, how many gotcha games and how many Souls games are they gonna make? I feel like the industry is running out of fucking ideas, man. What the fuck? Everything we've seen tonight has either been a gotcha game or Souls game sprinkled in with a couple of shooters. It has not been really good at all. That's been lame as shit, bro. It's been a fucking PC showcase. What's the point of even doing a PC game showcase when you got shit like this? It's been fucking horrible, man. I really feel like I wasted my time. I'm still trying to hold out hope for whatever they show for PlayStation, but God forbid it's just going to be a PC port of something that I might have forgot we had as an exclusive if we do have anything else that's not, like, that hasn't hit the PC already. God damn, man. This showcase is ass. I haven't seen anything that stuck out like the Marvel game, like the Marvel fighting game. And I already know, looking at this shit has to be on PC only, bro. Weird ass shit. What the fuck kind of bullshit is going on? Oh my God, bro. This is dog shit. The real definition of dog shit. What is this? Alpha footage. Okay, so they're showing us alpha footage. This game looks like you could easily play it on console. But will the developer decide to bring it to PC first? That's the question. The game looks wild as shit. Normally we don't see these types of games on consoles. So I'm going to take a wild guess and say it's PC first. Yep. Closed beta on Steam. Yep. Splitgate is showing off. That game's on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. I still need to play that. I think I play Splitgate after the stream instead of the gacha game. Yeah. But I really want to I want to do a dedicated stream for Splitgate. Uh-oh, Splitgate about to take off. Let me see what they're doing now. Uh-oh, they got from RG Studios from Yakuza people. They showing off something Yakuza related. I mean, from the Yakuza studio. Looks a little different. Art style looks a little different. Looks better. Looks like a different time period as well. Probably set 50 years in the past. Maybe 60. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Well, roughly about 60 to 50 to 60 years in the past. Yep, 1943. Oh, is this like the original Yakuza? God damn, that shit gonna be dope. They back on normal combat. I like that. No more turn-based. Thank God. I was so tired of Yakuza being turn-based. It's so weird. I mean, it could be Judgment, but I saw him fighting Yakuza people, so you might be right. Could be Judgment, but it could be Yakuza. Project Sentry. Stranger Than Heaven. Maybe he a vampire or some dumb shit. I don't know.
studio. This time it's now 1943 when RPG Alright, well, we're almost done here, but we do have one final, very special golden game. Today we showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios. We're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and
I hope, Jeff Keighley, if you hyping up something that's stupid, I'm gonna be fucking pissed off, man. If he hyping up something that's dumb as shit, I'm gonna be pissed the fuck off. Oh, Jesus. Come on, Jeff. This shit look a little rough, man. What is this? Jeff Keighley hyped up a game that I am probably going to be skipping. And I'm always really, like his games where he say, we got one more thing to show. It would be nice if the one more thing to show this time around was actually good. And it's a pass. I don't know who making this game, but it's a pass for me. I don't necessarily play scary game or that, but yeah, it's a pass. Yeah, easily it could be Resident Evil, it could be Silent Hill, it could be anything. But Jeff Keighley said earlier that they're not showing anything Resident Evil, and that he'll show it off when it's ready. So I'm confused why if this is Resident Evil. But again, that says RP. Is that Resident Evil Raccoon Police Department? What is this, Resident Evil 9? So that's Resident Evil 9. Okay. So they ended up actually showing it off at the last minute. I'll be honest, it's still a skip for me because I don't buy Resident Evils. It's on all platforms, it's skip and switch. Resident Evil 9. Okay, PlayStation. They said PlayStation was gonna be there, but I don't think they showed a single thing. Yeah, I don't think they showed a single thing from PlayStation. But they had a little poster. PlayStation was gonna be there. I'm gonna go deliberate from the with the PlayStation Legion, but this seems like a very low score for me. I'll give it a 5 out of 10. I'm not, me personally, I don't care about you guys, but me personally, I'm not a fan of Resident Evil. I don't go out and just like, oh man, I gotta buy that, I gotta buy that, I gotta buy that. No, it's not for me. Yeah, this was a little whack, man. PlayStation didn't have any like special game for them to show off. Maybe they want to save it for their other state of play in September. Or showcase. Xbox, again, they have their event on Sunday, so they're not going to go to Jeff Keighley's event. But Jeff Keighley's event really seemed lackluster, in my personal opinion. I think Resident Evil at the very end was good. They threw us for a loop in the middle of the show where they had the director come on stage and say, come on video and say he didn't have anything to show. But they actually did have something to show. They saved it at the end of the show to make it seem like it wasn't what we thought it was. Which, I'll be honest, in the beginning, when they were in the FBI department, we thought it wasn't what it was until she started having those crazy flashbacks, and then a lot of people put 2 and 2 together, especially when you saw remnants of the Raccoon City Police Department. So, it's definitely a 5 out of 10. Might be lower. Let's go see what the PlayStation Legion has to say about that. That was lame. That was a waste of fucking time. Hello, I'm back. Okay.
And you didn't miss anything, man.
No. I covered it. I just had to cover it because y'all kept talking, so I had to leave, man.
Oh, my bad.
No. I had to leave. Man. Like I said, they we're doing this live stream. They want me to talk. They want me to cover this. We have to stay on topic. I know, Brian, it's hard for you, but you gotta, like, when we're doing these live streams, gotta stay on topic, bro. Okay, I'm gonna try to help you as much as I possibly can, but you gotta stay on topic, or I just can't. We can't do this. Okay, so I'm giving it a 5 out of 10. They showed Resident Evil at the end. I'm not a Resident Evil fan. I know there's a lot of Resident Evil fans, especially since the more modern Resident Evils. So I know there's a lot of people that are Resident Evil fans, but I am not one. So him leaving that at the very end and hyping it up as a studio that we all know and blah, blah, blah. And we do know them. We do. But, you know, I'm not, me personally, am not a Resident Evil fan. So if I'm not a Resident Evil fan and you have me wait until the end of the motherfucking show, you showed me absolutely nothing else to get excited about. That means the entire show was a waste of my fucking time.
Yep.
PlayStation was on that little board as like all their partners and shit. PlayStation, unless I missed something, did any of their first party studios go there to show off anything?
No, there was no Sony first party whatever there. Wow.
Yeah, it was a waste of my fucking time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I this was worse than the state of play. Yeah, this sucked.
Oh yeah, Xbox has an opportunity to not have the worst showcase of the season.
Oh, definitely.
Can I say this? That the show almost put me to sleep.
That's good.
Oh yeah, I agree with you.
To sleep. Yeah, definitely.
Like it'll get
probably.
It'll get me in sleeping time. My bad, yo.
Oh no, you're fine. Probably.
I'm pretty
like,
sure
the
True
only
Woody
thing that
fucking sleep right now.
The only thing that really got me excited was the Sonic Racing. They're bringing all the Sega characters into it.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh yeah, they also did show Project Century from like the RGG studios, so I'm curious about that.
Yeah, that looked good graphically, visually. That looked good. It looked like they're using their engine again, and they went back to fighting instead of turn based.
Yeah.
So far about that show, it kind of like a little bit disappointing. A lot disappointing. Like they ain't show nothing too,
What's
spectacular.
what's y'all thoughts in the chat? What's the score y'all giving it? Cause we're not gonna review a lot because we're gonna talk a little bit and we're gonna get up out of here. I was gonna game at the end, but I'm just gonna get the fuck up out of here and not hold the stream that long because it was a waste of my fucking time already.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was very disappointed. Like I was very disappointed. Like people said, it was like a PC. It ended up being a PC. Really, it was an early access PC showcase sprinkled in there with gotcha games and Souls titles.
Yeah.
And it was just, bro, that cannot be all the industry has to offer.
Oh, right.
Like, the industry must be working on some other shit that maybe they didn't want Jeff Keighley to see yet or something. Like, I don't know how that goes, but I know that, I don't know, man. I know they gotta have more to show than that.
Mm-hmm.
Now they showing nothing but indie titles at the end.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know I just feel like with the influence that Jeff Keighley had and knowing that this nigga got money, how could he allow such a lackluster showcase? Like, he better not go on Twitter and ask what people rate this show because they're gonna rate it very low.
I was about to say
he better not fucking do that dumb shit. Cause I know he gonna do it. I'm about to go over there right now and get that shit a 1. And give it the lowest fucking score I can.
So like he says he wants to raise awareness of like games that may not.
Bro,
get
we
much
know
attention,
we're gamers.
Yeah.
We're on the internet. We're going to find out about these games, bro. But the games you decided to show are games we will not care about, bro.
Yeah, if the games are worth our time, we'll find them.
He did it 4 minutes ago. He fucking did it.
Oh shit!
I'm giving it a D below. Yeah. So this is what's going on right now. 29% of the people gave it a B. 24% of the people gave it a C. 27% of the people gave it a D. Only 20% gave it an A. So basically what's about to go down is D or below is 27 and B is 29. So if D or below gets 3 more percentages, then it's going to be the majority, and that means that the show was ass. Somebody said worst one so far. The show was mid, as expected. We get it. It's not E3. But see, that's the thing. When it comes to, E3, we're thinking about the overall event and how it was set up. But E3, the people that was there at E3, let's be 100% honest. You got excited about E3 because Sony was going to show what's new. You never really got excited about what Nintendo was going to show after they already brought out their console. You never really got excited about what Xbox was going to show at a certain point in time. You really got excited when Sony was there. And when Sony left, E3 was already going to die. And that's exactly what happened. And Sony is not going to give Jeff Keighley their best announcements anymore. That's what today showed me. So without Sony giving a really good announcement, what happens? You have a fucking lackluster Summer Games Fest. And that's what happened. I know that I do these live streams every year. And I know people will probably want me to do this next year. But I'm teetering on not doing it next year. Not for the Summer Games Fest. Because if it's going to be this ass, it's a waste of my fucking time. I could be gaming. I could have been gaming, bro.
I'll tell you what.
Fuck.
It was a waste of time, but I did have a good time. But
Resident Evil needs to go back to its roots. Yeah, Briarios, it's too late for that, man. You're a minority. Yeah. There are too many casuals like the way Resident Evil is right now, and the money from those casuals is something that Capcom wants to keep getting. So every Resident Evil that they make is going to be more casual, and is going to go in the direction where the casual gamers want it. So I know you're displeased at where Resident Evil is right now, but you just have to rock with it, man, because the money has spoken, you know? Sadly.
So I've got some bad news.
Oh, fuck.
We're already feeling the consequences of Nintendo charging $80 for Mario Kart, because the Sonic racing game on regular Switch, it's $60 because it's the worst versions. But everywhere else, PS5, Xbox, PC, the Switch 2, those versions are $70.
Oh, that's
so
not bad.
Nintendo charging $80 for Mario Kart. Sega said, "Well, what do we look like only charging 60? Now we're charging 70." So,
no, I agree. The next gen version is gonna be $70. Switch 2 is not really a next gen console, but I understand it's a next generation console to them. I think $70 is fair, especially when PS5. I'm not gonna speak on Xbox because it could be anywhere. But at least PS5 and PS5 Pro are going to be doing 60 frames with some form of 4K. Maybe Pro is doing native 4K with 60. You know what I'm saying? Less load screens, more usage of the SSD. I can understand 70. If you was about to say 80, I would have been like, man, they fucking crazy. But you also have to understand, this one has a lot of cameos, especially that Minecraft cameo. That's not cheap.
Yeah.
I'm surprised
it's still
that it's
cheaper than
only
Mario Kart, so.
I'm surprised it's only $70 because they could have said like, well, hey, we got this cameo, we got to charge more, but they decided nah. I think it's gonna sell very well.
Yeah.
As a competitor to what Nintendo is doing, and I don't think I'm gonna be there day one. But I'm gonna eventually get that game. But I don't think I'm gonna be there day one.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I might wait for a sale.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait for a sale.
I think some Sega games go on sale pretty quick too. So we'll see.
Because I'm still waiting on that Sonic Generations game to go on sale, and that came out last year. So I'm hopefully it's like at least $20-$25 soon, and I'll pick that up.
Yeah.
I got a lot of hours in on the beta for the racing game, so I can wait a little bit.
Can't wait to get Persona 3 Reload on my PS5.
Oh yeah, I can't wait till that shit drop to $20 because I will not give them any more money than that. They put that shit on Game Pass.
I think it's on sale right now for like 40 something. So
no, is it on 40? Because last time it was $35.99.
Mm-hmm.
It's got some sort of discount because I don't care for it because I already played the original and I don't like some of the changes they made to the remake anyway. So
what did they change?
Well, I'm picky about like art direction and whatnot. I'm kind of a purist with the original, so I don't like some of. There's also different voice acting, so like a lot of us love the voice actors from the original.
From what I heard, they had a chance to get the voice actors. Yeah, that shit went off. So I remember when it was on sale. They had it on sale really, really short period of time. It's back to $70.
Okay.
Yeah, they released the demo because they desperately want us to get on the game. The game only has 15,000 reviews, on PlayStation, which is very, very low. So a lot of people decided not to pick that game up. Yeah. I mean, I really did try to tell a lot of these developers, keep dropping your game day and date on Game Pass and then bringing it over here. You think we gotta hold the bag? Nope. We gotta wait. We will wait. Yeah, that shit went back up to premium price. What I look like paying $70 for that shit? Fuck out my face. And from what I'm hearing, this is a massive rumor going around. They're about to do the same fucking thing where Persona 4 Golden. They're about to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that they're about to release that, reveal it on Sunday and announce it for Game Pass.
So like now that Metaphor's out, because that was Atlus's like biggest game yet. Mm-hmm. The only big game they have left is Persona 6. That's going to be really messed up if they actually took a marketing deal with Microsoft for Persona 6.
Well, let me put it this way. I wouldn't
but it's
be
also
surprised.
Sony's fault for letting it go, so.
Yeah, it is Sony's fault for letting them go. Yeah, it's Sony's fault for letting them go. I feel like oh yeah, that's Afro talking about Resident Evil 9. Yeah, I feel like Sony dropped the ball a lot of times, and not just this gen, not just last gen, the gen before that. Like, they really dropped the ball when it came to that, especially Persona. They should have locked that IP down. They should have acquired Atlas before Sega tried to get them. Get them. Like, they again, what happened today with Arrowhead Studios allowing Tencent to acquire 15%, aka $800 million worth of fucking Arrowhead Studios, like fucking assholes, bro. Like Jim Ryan, Herman Hulse, blind as fuck, bro. You have a golden goose as an Arrowhead Studios. You could have been picked them that studio up. Nah, you want to go after Bungie. You want to go after Haven Studio. You want to go after Firewalk, which produced one of the worst fucking PlayStation games ever, Concord. Like, they went after every L. Literally. No joke. I'm not trolling. Jim Ryan and Herman Hulse went after every L studio. And they let the W studios go away. The only one that was actually good, and they only did it because they were European, and I know they did it because it was European, because they were from Europe. And they were fucking racist when they did it. Is House Marquee. But they dragged their feet with that one too.
Yeah.
I've always said it. Afro been here from the beginning. I said they need to pick up Arrowhead Studios, House Marquee, and Ember Labs. I've always said that. They still got Arrowhead out in the wind. Tencent invested over $800 million worth for them. And Ember Labs, no one has heard from them since fucking Kenna launched on Xbox. And I don't know where they're at, you know.
Sorry, guys.
They said they're making another PS5 game, but yeah, they've been letting
Sony
Sony
shouldn't have even let Kenna go to Xbox. But again, that's that Jim Ryan Herman bullshit. They don't believe in locking shit down.
Shout out to Wukong.
Finally going to Xbox after 1 year. And
the Xbox fans are mad, thinking that Sony made an exclusivity deal.
I love that it's going there, but it's not going to Game Pass, and that's the real reason why they're mad.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Don't let that shit fool you. Yeah. Exactly. Don't let that shit fool you. They mad that they got to pay for that shit, and you know they not.
The show is cheeks, bro.
Yeah. What do you think about the new Resident Evil?
As soon as I saw the trailer, I knew it was Resident Evil. Like I said, bro, I understand what they're trying to do with that franchise. Hopefully they can kind of bring it back to the grounded roots, right? I mean, I did see Raccoon City and the Raccoon Police Department, so that was kind of a nice paying homage to the original roots, the big-ass motherfucking crater that's in the ground from the bomb that was dropped back there on the PS1.
Okay.
Oh, wow, okay.
I mean, again, this is coming from a Resident Evil fan. I'm taking it with a grain of salt. I'm excited for it. But at the same time, I'm not overexcited for it. I'm not going to say, "Oh my God, look at the graphics! Oh my God, it's Resident Evil!" I mean, I need to see more from previous installments of what was given to us from Resident Evil, from the first-person perspective, right? Those were solid installments, but it didn't really hit home as the original ones did. Going back to what else I saw in the trailer, Onimusha. Okay, that's another classic Capcom original Souls type game with Resident Evil mechanics upon its original form of Onimusha 1 and 2. I can tell you right now, with the Way of the Sword, it's pretty much a reboot, okay, of the installment, because in the first one, on the PS2, you fought against Nobunaga, okay, if you understand the history of that character, of the mythology of their culture. I'm trying to think what else I saw, Jay, that was, what was that one fucking fighting game? Kind of like Sifu.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I've been keeping track of that online. I know.
That looks sick.
It's still early in development. Like that's the first time we finally seen it.
That's fine.
But that is a day one if it comes over the console.
It will. Ill. ILL.
Uh huh.
I'm interested in that. I'm going back and looking at thumbnails. Give me a second. Other than that, bro, it was
damn.
good old Jeff Keighley, Dick Ryan Kojima. Even though he is a legend in the gaming industry, it just seems he has an infatuation with him, because really there was no reason for him to be even out there. My humble opinion.
I don't like that Kojima showed that part.
I didn't even really pay attention to it, bro.
I
to be
know,
honest
but
with
it's
you.
like, bro, that should have just stayed for the fucking game. You know?
Yeah, the game's about to come out in a couple weeks, so I don't want to show too much.
Like Kojima, that's the thing. Kojima's a great artist, man. He knows what he's doing with the story and everything. When it comes to promotion, Sony should really hold his hand even tighter. After the bullshit, you know what he did with the first one? He prematurely announced it for another platform and potentially fucking bomb your sales. You know, I think Sony needs to hold his hand again, because this game is still in partnership, you know, with Sony Part 2. So like, hey, if you want that game to sell, Sony, you want to get your money back from that investment, and I know they invested a shit ton, then I think it's time, you know, like, sit them down and say, hey, we got this, man. We gotta promote this. Don't say shit. You know, be quiet. You know, just at the end of the day, you want to sell copies too, man. It's not all about spending somebody else's fucking hard-earned money, and then they don't get their money back because you prematurely announced this shit for like Xbox or PC or some shit when nobody told you to do that dumb shit. You know? So, outside of that, the show was complete ass. I gave it a 5. If I can give it lower, I give it lower.
I give it one. I give it 1 star.
That's illegal. Oh, let me go see these people voting, because right now Jeff Keighley asked that dumbass question: what will you rate the show? And everybody taking it upon themselves to get that shit the lowest score they possibly can, and I love it. Ain't no way he sat up there with that dumbass smile thinking everybody was rocking with it. Yes, the people. See, this is the thing about the gaming industry, Afro, and everybody else listening. They believe the people on the West Coast represent the people in the entire world. So they believe that the West Coast gamers represent everywhere else in the world, and that is not the case. The people in that motherfucking in that arena, wherever he was at, they do not represent everybody else watching.
Mm-hmm.
They might be forced to clap, but we were not clapping. We were probably booing.
I mean, realistic, I guarantee those people.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I guarantee a lot of those people were motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, partners and buddies with this, that, and the third in the industry. So, of course, they're going to cheer and root. But like I said, bro, I mean, if you're a real gamer, you understand, bro. A lot of that shit was fucking fodder, bro.
Somebody just said this in my community. He said, "What over on Twitter, he said, why was PlayStation a partner when nothing from PlayStation was shown?" Exactly.
Oh, wow.
And this is why I'm going to stop. And I didn't see shit from Supermassive either.
Because of Death Stranding, I guess. But I mean, we've seen enough about Death Stranding, so when it's about to come out anyway.
What was funny, like Truity pointed this out, when Death Stranding got shown off, you didn't see a PlayStation logo in the beginning or the end.
Yeah.
So again, like, why put their name on there if they didn't have anything to show? We already knew about Death Stranding. If you saying because you showed Death Stranding, that's why you say, a PlayStation partner did it. That don't make sense because Kojima now owns the Death Stranding IP, and he went on stage without anybody from PlayStation unless the translator was hired by PlayStation. Like, and I feel like his little part did not equate to you saying, "Oh, PlayStation could be present," because in reality they weren't.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it's like, bro, this is the worst show for him because he hypes up everything else, and he was hyping this shit up not online, but once the show started, he kept hyping up the show, and I feel like at the very beginning it did start out pretty good, but that was the very beginning. Like 4 or 5 games in. Once we got to like fucking 30, 40 games, it was like, bro, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
He's had better shows than this too. Like I remember the one where he ended on. I remember the one where he debuted gameplay for Elden Ring. So
exactly, but what he, that studio's not ready to show anything. So what he showed, he was like, let me show all these copycat Souls games.
Oh man,
and there was tons of them, bro. He had to have shown over 10 Souls style games. Like
shits are played out, in my humble opinion, bro.
They are played out. And as much as I loved them when everybody else was in dick riding the fucking genre, right now it's boring. Cause they all trying to pretend to be what they what they really don't want to make. I said this, I don't know if you caught it in the stream. I said I can't wait until everybody starts trying to copy off of Helldivers. Cause it's gonna happen. The industry proved with the Souls series that if something's popular enough, they're gonna just try to copy. Cause they can't think for themselves. So I know they're gonna be a lot of Helldivers clones. I know it is.
Well, if you think about it, Arc Raiders is another one. It's an extraction shooter.
Yeah.
I played it. I wasn't a fan of it, in my humble opinion.
But was it a fan of you?
Nope. Because the feeling was mutual.
Oh, okay.
I feel like we need more unique games that's more different.
My humble opinion, bro, gaming as a whole is starting to become dry. Because like you said, bro, it's just... shit's bland. You're getting bland IPs, bland franchises, right? And then if you really, on the other side of things, if you play competitively, bro, it's just infested with fucking cheaters.
Mm.
I miss the old, but I don't want to talk about the old, but
yeah. Well, I mean, just I love talking about this topic, and this topic is in the old days. If the people that are here right now, Brian, if the people that are live streamers, if the people that make content for you, if the people that make videos, the people that make YouTube shorts, the people that do live streams, if those guys were actually real gamers and they picked up a PS3 and they supported it financially, they picked up those games, they played those games, they beat those games, then Sony would have gotten a message that these are the type of games we need to continue to make. But because those guys stayed put on the Xbox 360 with their fake ass friends, because those guys did not come back to PlayStation until the middle of the generation on the PS4 in 2016 after E3 2016. Look it up and look how big E3 2016 was, where, we got Spider-Man, we had Horizon Zero Dawn, we had God of War 2018 that was premiered there. Trust me, that was the fucking moment. And that summer, we had the multiplayer beta for Uncharted 4. So, like, that was a hot-ass summer, no pun intended. Trust me, if, a lot of PS2 veterans didn't wait until the middle of the PS4 generation to come back fucking home, Sony would have had the support that they were begging for. With the production value of all of those great multiplayer games I played on the PS3, that those games would have followed us over to the PS4, where they definitely would have had a good lease on life. But that never happened. So if you ever be wondering, Brian, I wish it was like this. I wish it was like the old days. I wish this. You really got to look at your brothers and sisters in the PlayStation gaming community as of right now. You need to ask these niggas, where the fuck was you when we needed you during the PS3 generation to send a financial message with your wallet to Sony that you still want these games, because the developer is only going to make a sequel to a game that you picked up. If you do not pick these games up, they will not get the message that you still want another game. And thus, they will end the game and they will not bring anything else out. And Sony has done this in so many fucking occasions, you know, whether it's Resistance or Warhawk or Killzone or the Uncharted multiplayer or the Last of Us multiplayer. Like, I can go on and on. SOCOM, you know, they're not bringing these games back out because during the PS3 generation, which was very vital, a lot of PlayStation gamers didn't come back home. They stayed on Xbox 360. They did not purchase these games, and there was no way from Sony to know if we liked those games because they weren't selling. The casual gamers that did adopt the PS3, they did not want to buy those games. They wanted to buy Call of Duty. So that is why we don't have those games from the good old days. When you remember, oh, I wish this was here. I do too. But there's a reason why they're not here. And when you think about, oh, I wish it was still here, I wish it was just like this, you have to rationalize why. Don't just think about, oh, I wish it was like, no, ask yourself why. Why the fuck don't we have great multiplayer games? Because people didn't buy the games. Sony didn't know that we wanted those games after they produced the first installment of those games because they weren't selling.
Shout out to Warhawk.
Shout out to Warhawk. Shout out to SOCOM. Shout out to Resistance multiplayer.
Yeah, easy.
Shout out to Uncharted multiplayer. Shout out to the Last of Us multiplayer. Shout out to Motorstorm multiplayer. Shout out to Twisted Metal multiplayer. Shout out to White Knight Chronicles co-op multiplayer.
Man, shout out to the agent.
Shout out, fuck you. Shout out to PlayStation Home. There were tons of games that needed the PlayStation gamer support, but they didn't make a return. And this is the truth. And again, I know we got people in our PlayStation community right now, and that's cool. I got no disrespect towards y'all, but don't be a fake piece of shit and claim that you was there during the PS3 generation when you know you wasn't. Because Sony would have brought these games out if you were there. If you were buying those games, if you were playing those games, they would have brought them out. Your favorite, and I've never shied away from saying this, your favorite PlayStation gamers was Xbox 360 fans.
Yeah, they had the multiplayer on lock, bro.
Exactly. Your favorite PlayStation 5 gamer that you may watch on YouTube, that you may worship on Twitter, they were Xbox 360 fans. And because they did not pick up a PS3 soon enough, Sony did not understand that you wanted certain games. And they cut them damn motherfucking games off.
Shout out to MBG.
Shout out to MBG. And anybody else that you can't track to the PS3. That mean they had a 360. If you have the balls, if you have the balls and you're listening to the sound of my voice, ask your favorite ask your favorite PlayStation gamer right now. Ask them, were you there when the PS3 was out?
I ask my brothers all the time about that.
And they won't have an answer for you. Guaranteed. I've done it before. I've done it for years. They don't have an answer. Those are the individuals I don't want to hear talking about bad multiplayer games. I don't want to hear Sony going back to old IPs. Those individuals don't have the right to fucking say shit like that. They don't have the right. So.
Oh, Jerry, I was about to say, man, nice icon you got, bro.
Huh?
I was about to say, nice icon you got, bro.
Don't gas him up, bro.
Thanks.
Don't gas him up.
Yeah.
You made that by AI?
Yeah, all my stuff is made by AI through Game Pass. MBG, Mooch, P-Rock. There you go, Verge Brizzle. So they might be y'all favorite right now. That's cool. I can't stop them from being your favorite, but they don't have any right to talk about the PS3. They don't have any right to talk about multiplayer because they weren't there. Trust me, I know because I was there. So if they started their YouTube career around 2016 and you noticed them around 2016 and beyond, that means they definitely weren't there during the PS3 generation, because the PS3 came out in 2006 and the PS4 came out in 2013. So if they showed up in 2016, they showed up about 2 to 3 years after the PS4 started. So there's another question you should be asking: why didn't they pick up the PS4 day one? Why were they not on PS4 day one? MBG played the Order 1886 5 years after I played it. I played the game 10 years ago. He played the game 5 years ago. Make it make sense. So they don't have the right to talk about, oh, they need to return to old IPs. The fuck you know about old IPs?
I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna unbox my Switch 2 and box it back up because I got staple holes in it. Be back.
The fuck? The fuck is going on with Afro? Fuck. But yeah, man, it's I have tons of gameplay videos from PS3 showing some of the best multiplayer experiences and games that we've had, and you know, I would love a lot of those IPs to return, but the people that skipped the PS3 back then, they don't understand the magic of those IPs. If they ever came back today, I guarantee you the same people that skipped the PS3 would just skip those games. And then Sony would definitely never do anything with those IPs again. Sony's afraid of those IPs because they didn't sell. They look at it as a stain on the company. It was financial stain. A financial failure. They feel like if they bring those IPs back out, you know, they're trying they're juggling too much of a gamble to find some success with the modern audience for those games. And I think they're right. Yeah, I was there. I picked up those games. I beat those games. I platinumed those games. You know, I had very close friends back then that picked those games, platinumed those games, played those games. You know, and I was fortunate enough to have a capture card back then, and I showed those games. And they're still on this channel today. But there were other people that we needed. We needed them. We needed their voices. We needed the influence that they learned to have now. We needed them. But they were nowhere to be found. They were on the 360. That didn't help PlayStation at all.
All right.
He said it would be funny if Mario Kart sales were higher than Switch 2.
So what they saying about that Switch 2? A lot of people happy about it, or are they?
The sentiment right now is the people that were dumb enough to invest the money feel like they have to fight for that investment. So they have to convince themselves.
So they're trying to defend their purchase. That's what it sounds
they're
like.
defending their purchase and they're trying to convince you that it's good. But deep down inside, they're kicking themselves. They're like, damn, why did I pay for this piece of shit? And then after the Jeff Keighley horrible showcase, you can see even the worst of games are not going to switch. That's a big problem. That means you're going to be probably suffering with a year or more of a drought. I remember a similar drought. It was the original DS. I think I told Afro this story. I picked up the DS, and it didn't have games that year. It didn't really have that many games the following year. Some of my favorite games, including Final Fantasy 3, that I didn't pick up because I ended up giving up the system by then. Yeah, it wasn't scheduled to come out until the year after the year that I was waiting for. Like 2 years away almost. So it seems like it's going to be the same fucking situation. You know, but I don't know. Maybe Mario Kart is good enough to like deal with. I know a female gamer on Twitter, she picked up the system at midnight. She came home, ran through Mario Kart. She beat it. She confirmed she beat it this morning. So, I mean, if Mario Kart's supposed to keep y'all satisfied for the next fucking year or two, then, I mean, it's doing an absolutely horrible job. If people can run through that shit in less than 24 hours. So, you know.
I don't like that.
I don't like it either, but it is what it is.
It ain't what it ain't. Yeah, luckily mine didn't have any staple holes in it.
Yeah. I mean, I heard that was true, and then I heard it was false. But
I mean, I saw it was true, and literally,
yeah, I
don't
saw it was
understand
true
why.
too.
I don't understand why you would staple on a box when clearly tape is.
Well, let's put it this way: you no longer work at GameStop, and they've hired more idiots than they normally do. Like, I mean, I've never. Well, yeah, there was the guy. He was a cool guy. He was a white dude. I can actually remember that nigger face. The one that white dude from GameStop that I want to get the PS5 Pro. Yeah, he's a cool dude. I told you that they closed down the shop, but I know that he knew. And other black dude that ended up started working there, he knew about games. But the other GameStops in the Maryland area and the Baltimore area that I've ever went to, they dumb as bricks. They don't know a damn thing about video games. And I never understood it. They never really wanted gamers to work there. Me and my brother always tried.
No, they wanted salesmen, bro.
Yeah, they wanted salesmen. Me and my brother always wanted to try to work at GameStop. And I know a lot of gamers in a lot of other states and a lot of other countries that want to work at game stores and GameStops. But, like you said, they want salesmen. They want the dumbest of dumbest. They do, bro. Man, they find out that you're a gamer, they were like, nope. They find out you don't know a damn thing about games. Yep, you're hired. The DS was a banger system. It had a lot of great features. But I had a DS day one, and I can remember this like the back of my hand. That game system, I picked up about 4 little cards of games that when it first came out. And after that, and of course, we're playing the Metroid demo. I know you remember this, Ozzy, because I was there too. The Metroid demo, I used to play that constantly. And I remember that my cousins at that time, they also got a DS. So we would play the Metroid demo together. And we would play Picno Chat and all of that stuff. And after a time, it just got tired. One of my cousins had sold her or gave her DS away. Ended up giving it to me when my main DS got stolen. And then my other cousin, little James, he ended up, I don't know what happened to his DS, man, but he just, at a certain point, he just didn't have that shit. You know, when I got my PSP, he did migrate and get a PSP like a year or two after I got mine. He did go do that, but it was like I just couldn't wait anymore. Like when I kept seeing that stuff, and I kept looking at PSP. They got, what was the game called? Sonic Rush on PSP. They, had all of the different types of JRPGs that the DS just couldn't handle because, and this is a fact, you may get mad, but the DS was weaker than the PSP. The PSP was stronger. Had better features. Had more features. And I was a PSP hater, bro. I was a Nintendo fanboy and I was a PSP hater. When I first turned on that PSP and did just probably like 3 of the fucking features that were not available on the DS, I fucking was like, oh shit. The reality smacked me in the face. I was like, man, I've been wrong this whole time. Then when I found out about themes, music, movies, all that shit, bro, Skype was on that bitch. Good internet browser.
YouTube.
Man. PSP. I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't think Nintendo ever really truly recovered from what Sony did with the PSP. They might have, been laughing all the way to the bank when Sony
All they
fell
did
with
was
the
finesse
Vita.
their fan base and pretty much made a hybrid handheld.
Exactly, because that's all they could do. They were never really ever going to be successful with consoles ever again, so they had to mix that shit
Yeah, their
together.
last successful console was the Nintendo 64. The real successful.
Oh yeah, real success, yeah, with gamers and sales, yeah.
I mean, GameCube was solid, but nah, bro, because I had one.
I had one too. It was a solid system, but it wasn't It didn't sell. I mean, PS2, the damage was done out the gate. The damage was done.
That's all.
And they had, we were all getting older, so of course PlayStation was stealing market share. They weren't just stealing market share because people are buying the system. People were growing up and they wanted the system. They wanted a more mature system. Nintendo just wasn't that system anymore.
Mhm.
When you lost us as teenagers, you lost us forever because PlayStation designed systems that would accommodate us at different stages of our lives. And Nintendo just wasn't doing that. You buy a Nintendo for your kids, for your nieces and nephews and younger cousins. You don't buy a Nintendo system for, your teenagers. You just don't do that.
It's just the diehard fans and the kids, bro. That's it.
Exactly. And it's very, very sad because I heard that most of the kids didn't even get a fucking DS2. Now I saw a grown ass man at a fucking Walmart today, 4 of them, waiting in line, sweaty as shit, trying to buy the stock of Pokemon cards so they could sell that shit on eBay. Desperate ass loser motherfuckers, man. Fucking weird, man. I've never seen that shit. I mean, I've heard about it. And I've seen videos about it, online. But have I seen it? Grown men arguing about who was in line to buy some fucking Pokemon cards so you can go home and scalp that shit? Boy.
That's crazy.
And they look exactly like I would expect a fucking card scalper to look like, man. Sweaty. Big rhinoceros, sweaty motherfuckers. You fall if they was ever to fall
in 6 months,
bro. If they was to fall on the ground, there would be a fucking shake. It would be a shake, bro. A seismic shake.
Fuck that shit.
It is what it is.
And it ain't what it ain't.
Guys, thank you for being here with me. Thank the panel. Brian,
No problem, man.
Sleepy Joe, aka True Witty,
Damn it,
Mr. Heisenberg, Afro Samurai. Thank you, all of y'all. We about to get up out of here. I'm not gonna waste no more of my fucking time on this stream. As much as I love being with you guys, Jeff Kelly was. I mean, he was doo-doo juice, man. Not to steal words from Afro. That shit was doo-doo juice. That was fucking horrible. And I'm not... Nah, bro. You shouldn't say he dropped the ball. This motherfucker knew he was going to drop the ball. He did not give a fuck. Do you want to know why I said that? They rehearsed the whole shit. And they showed behind-the-scene videos of that shit, too. Before the show went live. So this was all rehearsed. That's why I said, if they're taking information from West Coast gamers, that is not a representation of gamers of the entire world. And you're going to keep coming up short if you listen to people on the West Coast. Because they don't know what the fuck they talking about. And that has already been proven. I'm out. Good night, everybody. Sorry. I'll see you guys on Sunday for the Sunday show at 4 p.m., not 2 p.m. I work on Sunday until 2, so I'll be live at 2 p.m. Sorry, at 4 p.m., my fault. And we're going to be covering the Xbox event. Now, the weird thing about it, the Xbox event is going to be at 1 p.m. So, I won't be able to cover it live, sadly, because I got to work. And I refuse to take off for that day because after what just happened today, it would be a waste of my fucking leave. And I wouldn't do it. Xbox ain't worth it. So I'll see you guys.
If they show anything good, I'll be here to talk about it. So.
Yeah. I'll be in the Discord and I'll be keeping track of everything online. So don't worry about that. You know what I'm thinking about? I'm just like literally just saying what I just said. Halo popped into my head. Like, bro, how crazy would it be if they actually announced Halo? It's going to all platforms. That would be some crazy shit.
When do you think they will announce that?
Oh yeah.
Because you know what's going to happen.
I think that true what he said that Starfield and Halo. I said one of them getting announced. The other one, like, bro, if they announce Starfield and Halo, they might as well wrap it up. But again, I'll say this. There was a reason why they canceled the Fan Fest. They plan on doing something that's going to really piss those guys off. This is the first year they canceled the Fan Fest. And also, this is the first year that Ubisoft canceled their showcase entirely. They canceled their showcase about 3 days ago. But nobody cared. So it wasn't a big deal. If they announce that Halo trilogy, man, it's gonna be some problems, man. I'm telling you.
No, yo, you gonna be free tomorrow?
Tomorrow's what, Saturday? Well, I'm gonna pick up my glasses and I'm gonna get a game, but I'm probably gonna be on single player. But
all right,
I'll let you know if I'm available for like game night or anything. Do you have Monster Hunter? I don't think you do you?
No, I need to.
Yeah, you do. No, I'm probably gonna be hitting True Witty up whenever he wakes up for Monster Hunter. But I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna do these timestamps real quick because it should be about 3 or 4. No, I think it should be like it should be about 3 timestamps, and then I'm gonna get on Mandragora and watch a movie and go to sleep because I got work at 5 in the morning.
You guys need independence and icons. I can make it because I'm real good at Photoshop, very skillful.
Cool. I'll hit you up on that. Everybody have a good night. Be safe. I'll talk to you guys on Sunday. This show was ass. I know I gave it a 5, but I'm gonna give it a 0 out of 10. It was a waste of my fucking time, and I can't get that shit back. I'm out.
No, one thing. Peace.